Hello,
We're live.
we're hello everybody. Welcome back to Hearthfire Tales and the Wizard of Wildspace. I realize I'm looking at the stream. I'm a bit high, so I'm going to pull this lever on my chair and gradually sink down.
You look so to us now.
I thought you meant the other high.
I'm so high, dude. Oh yeah, welcome to Hearthfire Tales, bro. No, okay, here we go. So, welcome everybody back onto our stream. This is the second episode of the Wizard of Wildspace, our spacefaring adventure, where we take a band of rapscallions and I just put them through the absolute ringer. Yeah, 100%. As you know, this is Hearthfire Tales. I will be your DM. My name is Jim, or Qui-Gon Jim on the socials. But I am not alone in this endeavor. I have my wonderful party of players with me. So, in no particular order, first up, we have the incredibly dread DM. Caitlin, would you like to say hello and introduce yourself?
Jesus.
Yes, hello. I am Dread, or the Dreaded DM, or Caitlin. All of those names work, and I will respond to all of them. I am playing Rin, Alphaba, Hadozi, Barbarian, Warlock, and we're all very excited that we're maybe about to die. Who's to say? Really?
Oh yeah, definitely. Of course, Caitlin is not actually dreadful. She's wonderful. So, secondly, we have the streamer / Scarecrow Supreme. Harker Ryan is joining us today. Would you like to introduce yourself and your character?
Hello, I am Harker. I am an Irish streamer. I stream Wednesdays and Saturdays, Irish time on Twitch, and make all other forms of content on nearly every social media that exists. Nearly, not all of them. And I am playing Scraps O'Shaughnessy, the newly extended named Scarecrow, Awakened Scarecrow, who isn't quite sure what's going on, but he's trying his best.
Yeah, that's all. Yeah, that's all any of us can do. That's what I'm doing with this stream. I have no idea what I'm fucking doing.
You have electricity this week, so it's
I have electricity. Yes,
Yeah,
although
that's
these lights behind me are not on any kind of mains. So let's see how long they last. Then we have a very tall nerd, Apollo. Would you like to say hello to everybody on the stream here?
No, actually, I'd like to go home.
Yeah, fair.
Hi. Oh, I'm so tired. We got this. We're here. Everybody take a deep breath in.
I think we have it. I think it's good.
We got this. Hey, y'all. My name is Apollo. I'm an Irish cosplayer, voice actor, streamer. Maybe again in the future sometime. I haven't been on in a hot second, but we're things are moving behind the scenes. We'll come back to life eventually, and I will be playing the little lion fella, Airy Mooncaller.
Bless, we love Airy.
Amazing.
We love Airy here. And then finally, we a man who needs no introduction, but he's going to get one anyway. This is someone who yesterday told me I wasn't allowed to have the hat I liked in a game of D&D and took it away from me. This is the DM of Might, Magic and Metal, Dylan Smith. Would you care to introduce yourself, you prick?
Yeah, I'm Dylan. I'm
Wow,
the anti-fun. I just don't want. I'm fun for everyone else, but Jim has too much fun. I need to rein him in. So that's kind of my deal. I'm usually the DM for Hearthfire Tales at our podcast. You can find me at Dylan and Dragons on most socials. And I have a little quick announcement before we get into this. Actually, two announcements before we get into the screen.
Hold on.
If you'll allow me, or if you want to do them, Jim.
No, go for it. Let me just rearrange my stream list here and put announcements next. Go on.
So first off, we want to say a big thank you to Hasbro Pulse for sending us a sick ass Xanathar, which is super.
Do the eye thing. Do the eye thing.
You probably can't see it that well, but you can like move his eyes around and stuff, which is pretty cool.
Yeah.
And his
Oh my
stalks
god, it's so cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he has a little
I love
fish.
him.
Yeah. And he has his little best friend goldfish here, which is really cool. And yeah.
Would it be inappropriate to say smash the Xanathar?
Yes.
No, it wouldn't.
Okay.
You just have to say it like 12 times.
Eat to the eye stalks?
Xanathar's guide to
Whoa.
everything. What do you think that includes? It's got everything.
Oh my god.
I mean, hit me with that ray of petrification, baby.
Oh my god.
He's got his eyes on you. I'm going to make a request for the stream, for the chat. Best suggestion names Hearthfire Tales Xanathar. I think it's a fun game. Like he's, call him Peter or something. Actually, funnily enough,
That was a big stretch, Jim.
yeah,
That's
thank you.
A lot smaller, but yeah.
It's not going to be the only big stretch on this. Watch me ad lib a game. Go on. Announcement number 2, please.
And then announcement number 2, we are doing a big giveaway.
Yeah.
Well, so this is I'm gonna make announcement 2 into 2 separate parts. So this is subsection A.
Sub announcement.
I'm just
Wow.
Again, fun policing your stream, Jim. I'm so sorry. So basically, on our social media, we're doing a huge giveaway of 20 sets of dice worth over €600 from our partner Matty Makes. They are unbelievable, really, really high quality dice. It's great, so check out our social medias for that. But if you don't want to do our social media, you can win 5 sets right here tonight. We're going to do a giveaway of 5 sets of dice. I don't know how much that's worth, but it's worth a lot to your heart and soul when you get all these dice.
Some of Matty's sets are like 70, 80 euro. Like these are
They're
they're insanely
They're really
good
nice.
dice.
I think
like,
actually most
really
of us
high
here
quality.
have Maddie Makes Dice.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yes,
Really,
I've paid
really
an
good.
obscene
Yeah.
amount of money for Maddie Makes Dice.
Yeah.
And I don't regret it one bit.
Yeah,
Just die
hell
from
yeah.
Maddie Makes.
nice.
I cannot
Nice.
stress enough how good they are.
So we'll be running that giveaway at around the break time. So I'll start kind of the giveaway just before we go on break, and then we'll discuss it afterwards. But I don't want to take up too much of your time because I'm being the fun police. So Jim,
Nina.
It is
This is
with
1984.
I would like to add as well, if you win the thing tonight, that's 1 set of dice for every player in your party and your DM.
assuming
on
you're in a
your
party.
Yeah. If you're in a party of 6, stop. That's too much. Kick someone out. But yeah, no.
Wow.
So I mean, that's your Christmas sorted, everybody. That's your Christmas
Yeah.
sorted. Okay, right. So here on Hearthfire Tales, we have a Hearthfire tradition that always kicks in from the second game of every campaign, called Roll for Recap. So
Oh
Oh,
my
God.
god!
Oh,
I'm
no.
going to have you guys all roll a d20.
Okay.
And because I'm an optimist, highest is going to have to recap what happened in the last episode.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh my God, I
This
rolled a
was
nat
a
1.
month ago. Damn.
And
I
that
don't
one.
remember.
I also rolled a nat 1. This is great. I've never been happier to roll a nat 1.
I swear to God, I rolled a nat 1.
Are you
I need
kidding
a
me?
dice cam. I need a dice cam right now.
I actually
I got
should
an
roll as well.
11.
I got an 8. Caitlin, you, by the skin of your teeth, are now our lore master for the evening. Would you please?
Terrible rolls.
Would you please? Get the nat ones out of the way. Like, would you please refresh our wonderful viewers on what has happened so far?
Oh no. Okay.
And you can do it in character or out of character.
And
It's
also,
up to you.
please refresh us what's happened so far.
Yeah.
Could you refresh me? I can't remember most.
Who are you people?
I don't know any of you. All right. I guess I'll do it just this once, okay? Just so you fools can just get on my level. So, like I said before, my name's Rin. I was on this ship called. It was called the Innocent Endeavor. I don't think we were anything but. But you know, I started off my day doing what I always do, teaching fools to respect me. I even renamed one of them. I also met this a strange little kid, scared of his own shadow. It seems like a Leonin named Airy, I think his name was. I wasn't really listening, if I'll be very honest.
You clearly don't respect
was-
names anyway, so.
Yeah.
I really don't.
Your name is bitch.
But you know, he was an all right lad. He did technically save my life. But I'm getting ahead of myself a little bit. There was also I haven't met him yet, so I don't know who he is really. But there's also a little robot man who was imprisoned with a bunch of other little robot men. I think they're called Hertz. I think all of them are called Hertz, actually. and he was almost made to fight one of his own, which honestly I thought was a good idea. You always need to assert dominance, and that's the best way to do it, especially when you're all the same. Anyway, there was also a scarecrow. I think I've seen scarecrows once or twice. Haven't seen very many living scarecrows though. Their name was Scraps, because they're scraps. You understand. You guys get it. And if you don't laugh, I'll fucking have you.
Whoa!
Laughing through the fear.
But again, haven't met them officially yet. I'm sure they're all right. They're here in a kind of pest control capacity, but they don't seem to be very good at it either. Almost attracting rats and birds. There's a bird also. And the bird, I think, is also planning on starting a revolution of some kind.
Forgot about the bird.
Do you remember the bird?
Here's
voice?
my note. Bird is Russian.
There you go.
It's true. But we were attacked. But that's kind of the deal with all these. There's bandits everywhere, isn't there? But they were all tabaxis, and they all kept going. And I did fight one of them. I almost had him too, but he had one of the tabaxi. They had me down. They were about to get a good one on me when Airy, the scared one, the scaredy cat, if you will, rescued me. He got a good hit on the guy, even though I could have taken care of it myself. I thought I'd give him a bone.
Yeah, you had it. You had it totally under control.
It was completely under control. As thanks, I flew him off the ship. I am a flying monkey, if you didn't already realize that. And I get the robot and the scarecrow. They also jumped in, and we did have to leave behind O'Flaherty. I didn't care for him much, but he seemed all right.
Oh, yes, sorry, the salutes.
Yes, of course.
Poor
A moment
O'Flaherty.
of silence, if you please.
O'Flaherty, terrible deckhand. Great for Instagram views.
Can he? If I roll a nat 20, can he have survived and we just meet him sometime again?
You roll me a nat 20, we'll see what happens.
I rolled it off the table.
And I think that
Yeah,
speaks
we did.
volumes.
I think it says it.
I don't even know where it went. Well, okay.
The same could be said for O'Flaherty.
Oh.
Bro.
Oh,
So uncalled for.
I'm very called for. I killed the shit out of him. No, actually, you killed the shit out of him. I gave you a choice.
True.
Right. So, before we jump into the narrative, I am just going to give you guys all just a little bit of an info dump on where we are, because we jumped quite into the action last time. So this game, currently we are in a small section of Wildspace, somewhere in the distant reaches of the galaxy, named Ozspace. Now, Ozspace is as much as anything can be in the directional void of space, roughly divided into 5 major regions. Currently, we are treading the border between Winky Space, which is the Winky Republic, and Emerald Space, which sits at the center of this galaxy. Winky Space is a freshly liberated section of the... how's the dice hunt going, Apollo?
Genuinely, I have no clue where it is.
I'm so sorry. That's the worst. That happened to my wedding ring yesterday.
This is worse.
Dylan found it. It is worse. So the Winky Republic is a newly formed republic because up until not too long ago, it was actually controlled by a wicked witch. Now, the wicked witch had very obviously set her national sights on a bit of aggressive expansion into Emerald Space, which is kind of not ruled over but governed by the Wizard of Wildspace, who sits in the Emerald Cathedral at the center of this galaxy. The Wizard of Wildspace, even 10 years ago, didn't exist. Nobody knew who he was. He kind of just sprung up out of nowhere, tamed the wild center of the galaxy, and brought peace and justice to his new empire. As I said, you guys were on not a trade route, but kind of just like a route that people would travel along these borders. Wildspace, the Emerald Space, is safe for the most part because it's kind of governed and controlled by the Emerald Legion, which are a legion of automatons that the Wizard of Wildspace has used to kind of bring order to that section of the galaxy. They kind of serve everybody who lives there and protect the borders, keep out threats from the outside. They'd also patrol the highways and byways, and my pen just broke. What's the point? The highways and byways of the borders. So it'd be very rare that something like this happens, but it does happen. You know, piracy is I'm so sorry, Apollo. What was it, the D20? I can roll it for you going forward if you want.
I have so many dice sets, it's fine.
I have 3 on the table just in case shit like that happens to me. So yeah, attacks from pirates and stuff like that, not unheard of. Very unfortunate that it happens to you, but without Emerald, like an Emerald convoy of the Legion kind of bringing you from A to B, it's not impossible that this would have happened to you. So as we pick up, you find yourselves in a lifeboat. The lifeboat silently gliding away from the debris field that had been the Innocent Endeavor. It's a closed-in capsule, so think of it as like kind of like a traditional old-fashioned lifeboat that you would have seen on a tall ship, but it's got kind of a tarp going over it. Has a small gravity bubble onto itself, but actually does move quite fast. Can probably match the speed of a larger ship, because obviously in space there's not like drag of water and stuff to make a difference. So a pea goes as fast as a ship. Around you, the battle is still raging on the other ships. You've kind of moved out of the major channel of gravity that was kind of happening between all these ships. With the destruction of the Innocent Endeavor, that kind of fell apart, and each ship is now back to its own kind of bubble. So you can't hear what's going on, but you can see the flashes and the bangs, and you can kind of see debris like would kind of blossom out from the side of a ship and then just continue moving out into space. So more and more quickly, just this scene is becoming a debris field. You seem, if somebody would like to actually roll me a perception check there, just a group one, and we'll take the highest.
Oh, fuck. That's bad.
Not good.
Slow.
Oh no, that's good. 15.
8.
15, okay, 15 is not too bad. Okay, and then just out of curiosity, what was the lowest? 10.
No, a solid 5.
5.
Ooh,
Incredible.
nice.
Hertz is screwing his head back on.
I'm really just intrigued that I've got a new friend in.
Yeah, that's
Friend.
so
just staring lovingly into each other's eyes.
Yeah.
you guys can see that there are other lifeboats kind of heading in different directions and stuff, like from other ships. There could be some that were from the Innocent Endeavor ahead of time that were like, fuck, we're under attack, jump to the lifeboats. You don't know. And it seems like the fighting, and notably the pirates, with a 15, you can see for the moment are still primarily focused on the larger ships. However, the kind of galleon that had been clashing with the Innocent Endeavor, you can see it turning around, not to any particular ship, more like it's searching for something. But you are currently kind of silently gliding away from this scene. You have a bit of space and you have a bit of time if there's anything you'd like to do.
Oh, who wants to go first? We're all like,
Yeah. Remind us who's on the lifeboat with us.
That's
So
bad.
you guys Grifto, Mr. Crow, and say probably 8 to 10 kind of just random crew members.
Mm-hmm.
And does it look like we're the only lifeboat that left our ship?
It's hard to tell. You can see in the distance there are other lifeboats. You could see there was just the one lifeboat on the deck you were on, but you know the deck below also had a lifeboat, so you're not sure if that departed early and could have been one of the ones you saw.
Okay.
If actually roll me a perception check to look at the wreckage and see if you can make out the second lifeboat there.
Ooh, that's pretty good. That is 21.
21. Yes, you can see the kind of quasi-shattered remains of the secondary lifeboat floating amidst the wreckage. Clearly, nobody thought to go below deck to it, or if they did, they just weren't able to get it away from the ship before the wreck.
Okay.
I'm sure they're fine.
Body hits the window, floats away.
Oh.
Yeah, it's but a flesh wound.
I am going to turn to Eri. Say, what's your name again?
My name's Eri. Yep.
Eri.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to like grab your head and put it against mine.
Oh,
Like
this is
forehead
happening.
to forehead. Yeah.
All right.
I owe you a debt. And I do not take that lightly. I had the man. To be clear, I could have taken him. All right?
Your
But-
arms are very strong. Please don't murder me.
I will murder for you if you so need it.
Do we need to murder it? Is that, can we like not?
Oh, murder is always needed.
All
To be
right.
very clear. So
Today's
you
the day.
have, and to me, the best way for me to repay this debt is to teach you to be brave, to be truly independent. Do you understand me?
I would appreciate that. I'm going through a lot right now. He just kind of looks at the flames. Oh,
The
no.
first lesson: take the feelings, deep, bury, just stamp them, just stamp on them.
I'll do a wisdom saving throw real quick. That's a 4.
I still haven't let go of you, to be clear.
Yeah.
But,
It's like a very intimidating conversation.
I can compartmentalize, I guess. Okay.
No. Your whole personality, any feelings, doesn't matter what they are, tamp them down, and then when you fight, right, you just... And like, it's so close to your nose. It is so close. It is like uncomfortably close how much punching there is near your face.
You remind me of my
You
dad.
don't take...
I don't know if that's a good thing.
Oh.
Anyway.
Your dad has my respect if he is anything like me. Now,
Are we gonna die?
Yes.
Oh, thank you, Jim.
oh wow.
An unembodied
Thank you.
Who was
voice
that?
says in the ether.
Just start throwing daggers into the sky.
Sorry,
Right,
go on.
who's the rest of these idiots with us? I'm going to turn and survey and see Scraps and Hertz. I'm going to turn to Hertz like, you're one of those little robot-y things. What are you? What?
Hi, I'm Hertz.
Yes. Hertz. I remember my employer used to have a couple of those knocking about.
I've been told that I'm different.
You're not like
Would
other
I have
Hertzes?
any indication of that?
I have a face, and I can't remember what faceplate I have on, but I open up my little chest cavity, take out my happy faceplate, and like put it on. Be like, see, I'm being friendly now.
Most
Oh.
characters have like a kind of standard robot face.
Oh, I see. Okay. Right. So what are you feeling right now? Is it unbridled rage or what?
I don't know. I've never been in this situation. What should I feel?
Well, the default should be just contempt for all living things.
Oh, that doesn't sound good. I was feeling
Honestly,
happy because I
it's
just
great.
made
It
a
makes-
friend.
Oh,
Friend.
Yeah, we're friends.
well,
I don't really know
I-
what that means yet, but I've heard that it's a good thing. If you see my little book, and I take out my little anthropology book, and I'm like, see, many cultures and many species and people all across Wildspace have these things called friends.
So I'm not one for book learning. You see, I'm a man of the world. I haven't much need for books. What does it say? And what are all those words you said? Honestly, it's
Anthropology.
upsetting.
Okay. Okay. Well, you're a Hadozi, correct?
Yes, Rin. Yes, you are.
You're, I believe you are.
Harry, don't start, mate.
Well, I believe, and I flicked through the book. According to my research, a typical Hadozi greeting is that we're not on a rabbit's back here.
The fuck you just say to me?
Fuck
did you just say?
Sorry. I said
I'm gonna start reaching for him.
Hold back, Rin.
I flicked to another page. I'm like, welcome to the chicken cage of terror.
Oh, that I like. I do like that. That's that one's. I haven't never heard that before, but I do like it. It's good.
Okay, and I take a little. I jot down some notes.
But what did you call? I'm not. I'm a Hawa.
Hadozi? That ultra.
No, I'm a monkey, mate.
Oh, okay.
In this section of Wildspace, Hadozis aren't well known as being like Hadozis. They're
Okay.
flying. They're just flying monkeys. That's what they're known as.
Mate, did you not see the wings? I'm a monkey.
Oh no, I guess maybe
It's entirely possible someone in Ozspace would know what a Hadozi is.
Yeah,
but
maybe
for the
this is
most
just
part,
an outdated book. I'll update my records, and I just really
Again.
scribble out Hadozi and just write in monkey.
No, you've wrote no, that looks right. You've written flying monkey. Yeah, no, that looks right. You are a scarecrow. What's that?
Why is the creature talking to me?
Whoa, okay.
The fuck did you just call me?
I've never met ones that could talk before.
I'm can I just shove a little bit? Yeah. This is a little light
If you
shove.
want to give a light shove, yeah.
Yeah, I'll give a light shove.
I
Please
would-
don't PvP in the tiny light.
Imagine this campaign will end so soon.
I would like to attempt to
It's
just grab one of Rin's massive arms, just full cast
So-
cling on it. Just be like,
Remember,
no.
I am small, so if you're taller than me, it's not
No.
too
Rin
bad.
is
Can
considerably
I
shorter
grapple
than you.
Rin?
Yeah, if you want to.
Boy, you want to play this game?
But that's not one. I do not.
All right.
I'm eating shit
I'll
tonight.
roll.
You can see at
It's
these kind of
Athletics, right?
yeah, go for it.
That's kind of
Athletics,
no, Rin.
That is an 18.
18.
I just reverse
scraps,
and put him.
Oh, sorry, that was against.
That was against Airy.
Eri. Yeah, okay, yeah, cool. Sorry, Eri, you got turned about.
I just reverse it. Listen, boy, if you've got to try harder than that, and I just push him to beside me, and I'm like,
Oh, how dismissive.
I am not a creature, all right. I am Rin.
I've seen something like you before, but I usually have to cast a spell to talk to you.
Fuck me.
What the fuck are you talking about? Are you
we're about to
looking for a
fight.
slap? I just genuinely need to know.
Can I eat a slap? What's that? I'd
Yeah,
like
you
one,
can
yeah.
actually. Would you like me to slap you so you can find out?
Aye, go on.
I slap.
Yeah,
I slapped
cool. Roll me up an attack.
Okay.
Oh Lord.
He said they wanted it.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't
deliberately
do
asked
well.
for it. What'd you get?
I would assume that's an unarmed strike, right?
Yeah. We're not actually trying to kill each other.
Nah.
Well,
You
you
say
might.
that, but
It's 11. I didn't roll well. It's 11.
Does that hit your AC?
It does not. I have
It does
AC
not.
of
So, yeah.
15.
You swing such a mighty slap that it actually buffets the mostly hay and sticks Scraps back away from it, and it looks for all the world like Scraps dodges it, but really is just kind of like pushed by the wind
Just
backwards.
the air.
Yeah.
Oh, you were trying to hit me.
Yeah.
Right. I don't usually let creatures hit me, but I'll let you get away with it this time, I suppose. Why can you talk?
What do you mean? Why can I talk? I'm a full person.
But you've got fur.
You've got hay, mate. Why
I'm
can
gonna
you
say that, like,
talk?
half the inhabitants of the lifeboat at this point are like furred people and turn to look at you.
Thank you for not calling
Yeah.
us furries. Thank you for not calling us furries.
Furred people.
I never will.
Furred.
I never will.
I'm so close to crying. I would have.
Like when you were like, I'm gonna be a Leon, and I was like, maybe you will. All right. Sorry, carry on.
I just wave at Scraps. I'm like,
You've got fur too. You can talk as well.
yeah.
Who
Don't.
are you made like this one? And they'll point at Hertz.
I mean, have you heard of the birds and the bees?
I mean, yeah, but they don't tend to need killing, so I mostly leave the
Do
bees
you
alone.
mean
The birds,
Aarakocra?
though. Oh, what's that?
What is an arc? I don't know that word.
I've got a
way
bird.
too long.
He's right here. And she'll point at Mr. Crow.
You can hear him. He goes, please do not bring attention to me of cat.
There's a cat here.
He's a tall one,
My
cowering
whiskers tingle.
behind the flying monkey.
Oh, that cat. Oh, hey. I'll protect you from that cat. Don't worry. That cat can talk, though.
I mean, you're just stalking out loud. Like, we can all hear you.
Right. Yeah.
Well, actually, you hear Scraps talking, and then you just hear like,
Yeah. Oh, wait, no, I can actually speak to animals as well.
have you turned it on though?
It's something I can do at will. It's part of one of my eldritch invocations.
Oh yeah, sure. Yeah, cool. You hear the bird being like, please protect me from cat.
I look directly at Mr. Crow. Is like, honestly, first off, as far as I'm aware, he's not a cat. Second off, you've got nothing to worry about. I haven't taught him how to, actually do anything of use.
I
Did you-
respect you because
Did you,
you fly.
I'm so confused.
I nod to the crows like,
He
we'll
nods
get on.
back.
I like you.
Yeah. You get a little beak dip from him.
I tip my hat.
Yeah.
All right. If you're with the bird, if you're with the bird, all right, we're all right.
Mr. Crow, have you ever talked to anyone bar me before?
I talk to many things. Problem is
Why-
when they do not.
Have you not been
listen.
talking to him?
He's so
I'm
wise.
I talk to him all the time. I've never met another creature that I could, and we all understand each other. And then you talk normally as well. This is a lot.
I mean, it's just
Okay,
being
I've had a.
polite,
I
isn't it?
mean, there was a lot of fire, okay, and I don't really like fire. And then the thing we were on went on fire, and now there's just creatures that can talk, and now there's metal creatures that can talk, and now my bird wants to talk to other people and not just me.
Well,
Quick
You never
point. I
said
don't
this
think I'm
was
a creature.
monogamous animal relationship.
I mean, I
Okay.
learned a spell to be able to talk to you. I just thought you'd liked me more.
You are my best friend and
Yeah, you're my
mistress.
best friend.
Yes,
Aw.
I will follow
Listen,
you to
I
the
didn't
ends
wanna
of
be-
space.
Same.
Would everybody like to do introductions? I say as I'm like slowly peeking out from behind Rin. I think we're going around in circles, and some of you might fight each other.
no.
I-
We're good now because the crows vouched for them. So we're
Oh,
all
so
right.
you spoke to the crow, and the crow was chill, and now we're okay?
Yeah.
Sure.
Well,
Just go back to hiding.
this is
This
my
is about
friend.
the shape of it in a nutshell.
This is my best friend. That's the crow. And then this is my new friend. That's Hertz. That's all I know so
Hertz,
far.
yeah. Oh well, I've said my name, haven't I? I'm Rin. You can listen. First lesson: speak up.
Me?
Speak up.
Hi. Hi. My name's Harry. No. Just go back to hiding.
Mistress, I am no longer scared of this particular cat.
And nor should you be.
Well,
Well, we're working on it. We're working on it.
I flip through my pages and I say, "Oh, I was under the impression that Leonin were a very fierce and brave species of people. Should I update this entry too?" And I look directly at Eri.
I think I'm an outlier.
Okay, I will say I'll put a "not all" in front of this as a little asterisk.
Hashtag not all lions.
Damn.
Oh, have you met the other one? There's only one other person. I think there's only one other person on this boat. I know.
There's a kind of a 8, 9, or 10 folk on the
Grifto.
boat. Yes.
Have you met the cat?
Yes, I threw him overboard.
And he's back?
Yes,
It's okay
he's
that he was
the
tied.
deckhand. He had to swab the underside of the ship. Oh my god, the ship. Grifto has silently been staring at the remains of his ship out the window.
Mate, it's all right.
It's not. I just got it paid off.
We'll just steal another one. What are you crying about?
Yeah, that's fair. Okay. Yeah, I can do that. You guys my crew now, all right?
What? Fuck off. Fuck off.
Yeah, sure. Grifto is spacing right now in space. A little bit of like some fan dolls float by the window, and he just sighs.
I mean, if you're really hurting for money, you could just grab those.
Yeah, I suppose he could actually. The coins. I'm going on a physics rant again. The coins float by the window. He goes to grab them. They hit the gravity bubble and fall. And he's like, "Oh." There's now like 4 Fandol floating around the midline of the ship somewhere.
Unlucky, mate. Unlucky.
Yeah, that seems to be my lot.
Is it Gifto or Grifto?
It's Grifto. Like,
Grifto.
I'm always running grifts, so they call me Grifto.
Right.
Thank God that's
my
not
real
what his
name
mother
is-
called him. Oh my God.
It doesn't matter.
No, please.
I would like to know.
I don't care.
You can earn it. Right now, call me Grifto. Right now, call me Captain Grifto. I'm quite opportunistic.
Okay, Captain Grifto.
Yes.
Are
He
you
actually
trying-
looks at you, Scraps, and he like smiles. He's like, I'm doing it.
You're the captain of this ship.
I'm gonna like
Smaller
step.
ship.
I'm gonna step up to him. It's like, all right. If you're captain, then that means I'm admiral. Then.
Oh. Immediately overmind. I respect that.
Overmind.
When we have more
Oh,
space, we should fight about this.
Why do we need more space? I'm
to square up to you, and the whole boat rocks. Grifto is taking up about a quarter of this ship right now.
That's fair.
Is there one of those like planks that that could be used as a seat?
Yeah, there's like 2 or 3 of them running down, and you can see like you guys are all kind of up in the front of the lifeboat, where like kind of the navigation equipment, sparse as it may be, would be contained. And then down towards the back, it's more like a seating area where like you'd put the survivors of whatever catastrophe. And you can see there's like kind of quite a few people down there, like kind of all races and walks of space life. So it's not like it's just the party in the ship, you know, or in the boat, I should say. This is far from a ship.
I reach into my little chest cavity and take out a jug, and I just start walking along each of the like the various people here, and just be like, I believe it's customary to offer tea when there has been a tragedy, and just start pouring tea from this. I have an alchemy jug, so I'm gonna fuck around with this a lot, Jim.
Yeah, I no, Dylan. I love it. I love it. I love it so much. I'm rolling something up.
Okay. Yeah, and I just kind of like
Interesting.
go person to person, trying to make try to greet them in their kind of like what I believe is their native, either their native tongue or using kind of native colloquialisms and stuff like that. And like, I see, one person who's particularly upset. I'm like, don't worry, everything has an end, but a sausage has two. And I just continue on and stuff.
They look quizzically at you, but they accept the tea. Dylan, roll me you're doing this methodically. Are you going like making sure to go from person to person?
Yes, I've been kind of like, while everyone's been like scrambling around and kind of squaring up to each other, I've just been consulting my book to try and figure out how to act in this situation. And I came across like crisis management is like, people might need tea. And so I've just been like following the steps in my book.
100% we got to publish this book after this.
I love it.
Oh, yeah.
Roll me a perception check with advantage, please.
Okay,
Because you're
but
doing
I've
it
not been good at
methodically.
these. Oh, that is a tea-stained 20.
Hey.
Very good. You make your way through the ship, giving tea. Some people are like, oh, I'd like a hot chocolate. Do you have a hot chocolate?
Yeah, I might give you a chocolate.
Yeah, do you have marshmallows?
No, unfortunately, I do not.
Oh, that's okay. I suppose a hot chocolate's all right. You make your way along, various requests. One guy asks for a venti, the others throw him off the ship.
I'm
And
not
then
stopping that.
you get to the back, and you notice there's like a tarp on like kind of a, like, it looks like a bench, like a lower bench in the back.
Sure,
and
yeah.
where the back of the ship kind of squares out, there's that raised section. And the tarp is like going up and down as if someone were breathing underneath it.
Oh god. Yes, please.
O'Flaherty. I kind of just like,
I'm going to interject very quickly and say, you saw O'Flaherty die.
it could still be him. It is Ozspace.
He could be a wizard.
I just I take the jug and I just kind of like I'm just gonna say I have extended arms here, for a small amount of extended arms. I kind of just like extend a arm underneath and be like, would you like some tea?
Okay, yeah, cool. Give me a second too, because this is an NPC I hadn't planned to bring in for a while, but because you're doing this, it's funny. Hold on, sorry.
What's his voice?
Hugh Grant, so charmingly befuddled, but a little older. Okay, yes.
Oh my god.
Oh, tea.
Whoa.
Wonderful. Sorry, who might I say is providing me with such, wonderful libations? You see the thing lifts, and a goblin comes out, sits up on the bench, blinks blearily, and accepts the tea from you.
Oh, my name is Hertz.
Oh, a Herzbot. Fantastic. Yes. Please don't tell anyone. I'm in here. I was having a bit of a 40 winks, you understand.
Okay.
They do put everybody to work on the ship, and these old bones aren't quite, up to task anymore. So I thought I might just, grab a little respite before I go back out onto the ship. But this should do wonders before I get back to
Are we
work.
friends now?
Yes. Hello. My name is Pigpen. A pleasure to meet you.
Pigpen. I bow deeply, as is the custom for the goblins, and
he nods and flourishes a very elaborate bow back to you without spilling the tea somehow in the flourished hand. So practice.
And as I'm mid bow, I say, "No accident will come when a clock is on the neck," and then I come back up.
He looks at you and he goes, well, I suppose as long as the hands are in the right position, and continues delicately drinking his tea. You're not quite like the other Herzbots.
No, I'm a happy Herzbot.
So I can see. I admire your beautiful mask. Is that jade?
Yes.
Oh, very good. Fantastic. And where do you hail from? The same as all the other Herzbots?
I don't know. I've met some Herzbots, but we seem to be a little bit different. I've been, I've just been traveling all across Ozspace trying to find people. I lived with some goblins for a while. Maybe you know them.
Oh, fantastic! Maybe I do. We have colonies across the stars, of course. Where did you find yourself?
Well, I mean, here, there, everywhere. I was on one particular.
No, I've never actually been to here, there, everywhere. It's on the other side of Ozspace.
Yes, well, my duties and responsibilities have taken me many places. Do you know a person called Rotstench?
Rotstench, yes, notable poet, actually, one of our literary greats. Yes, I spent some years at the literary academy with him, of course. At this point, he looks over your shoulder and sees that the lifeboat is filled. What? Quick question, if you don't mind. Has everybody felt the need for a quick slumber? Are we of 1 in 10 minds, or?
Oh no, the ship was attacked and blown up.
Attacked and blown up. I see.
Yes.
Okay. And are we safe right now, or is there cause for concern?
I was told that some conflicting information. I was told that we should be contemptful of all life. Some people seem what I think is sad. Other people seem scared. Other people seem. One of my friends seems like they're completely okay with it. Also, I decided I'm just going to keep being happy.
Well, I suppose, yeah. Look on the bright side of the station. Look, if the boat's intact, I'm sure the Emerald will be around to collect us soon enough. Tell me this, and tell me no more. Is the attack over? Or was it?
I like look out the window of the ship and I see like all of these like other spaceships and like explosions.
You see one actively blowing up.
Yeah,
blows up as you look out the window.
No, I believe it's still quite dangerous.
Oh, fantastic. Well, don't mind me then. Thank you again for the tea,
okay.
And I hope I live to drain the cup, as we say where I come from. And he gets a lot more mindful about his drinking. Absolutely living in the present right now.
Do you have any more orange juice?
Oh, I'm being called, Pigpen. I will see you later. Goodbye, friend.
Adieu, which is space French.
French?
Yes,
French.
I toddle over and start pouring some orange juice for Rin.
How's things looking with the crew? Are they have they acknowledged me as their admiral?
Oh, I didn't ask. Should I have?
Nah, grand. I know that they have.
Okay.
Could I also take a look? Could I also like make some sort of perception or insight as to see if any of the ships that are attacking or have any indication of like following us or taking out any of the other lifeboats?
That's an absolutely wonderful idea, Dread. Congratulations.
Thank you.
You should do that.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. Ooh, better than the last time. 16 perception.
16. Dread. The galleon that sunk the yes, everybody in the dangerous pose, please. This is very intense. The galleon that sunk the Innocent Endeavor, it's noticed you. You can see that from it, it's not going to be able to match your speed, but it has basically on the top deck got slingshots, and it's launching smaller boats with these kind of catapults. If you can imagine, like, well, not a catapult, it's more of a slide mechanism. So there's these large kind of.
No, it's a catapult. It's a catapult.
Okay.
It is a catapult.
Manned by cats. The catapult rolls to the
Oh my god.
Yeah, you can see that they are launching ships towards you, and these ships now, because of the added momentum of being fired off an already moving ship, are moving faster than you. And you can tell they are coming for you, 2 of them. Also,
right.
At this point, Rin, you in the last few months have had kind of a feeling, like an uneasy feeling in the back of your head. now and then, like not unlike you or I, not Rin, would experience frustration at not being able to solve a problem, or the onset of panic, kind of something primal that's not a defined feeling, just kind of coming and going. Right now, that has become pressing to the point where it almost feels like a headache, and you start to see kind of gold in the edges of your vision, like almost as if your vision was fading, but instead of fading, it's getting brighter and yellower.
Interesting. Hertz, you seem like a smarter thing than me, seeing as you can write and all.
Yes.
Do you know how to pilot one of these? Because we are about to be in a serious amount of trouble, and I'm about to be having a lot of fun.
I can probably do my best.
So let me break this down. Sorry, go on.
I was just gonna say, scraps. That's yeah. You know how to use that bow?
You've got no idea.
Well, you could give me an idea very quickly. Would you like to have some fun?
Absolutely.
Take a look out there. We got some nice friends incoming.
When I have a look at the friends incoming, how far away would I say they're getting, or how little?
They're still like a distance away from you. I would say they're probably 30 seconds out if you were stationary and they were moving.
Okay.
But you're moving and they're moving faster. So man, I'm dumb. I'm not going to do the maths on that. But they are gaining on you.
If a train leaves from
Yeah.
ahead of you,
No, not again.
If there's a boat,
Four people
catapulted
strapped
by a lot of cats.
Well, how did we get to the trolley problem?
I'm gonna keep an eye.
Checklist trolley problem.
And when I start feeling like they might be getting within 600 foot, I'm gonna prepare myself.
Yes. Now, I am going to say that while small, these boats are boat enclosed ships. You're not going to be doing deck-to-deck combat here, I wouldn't say. This is going to be closer to a naval pursuit. So let me lay this out for you. Here's a system. I'm sure we'll be fine. As I said, we're going to run these kind of things in the narrative. Okay, I'm not going to give you hard and fast systems for like, here's how much the gun can shoot, and here's the angle that a cannonball spins at and shit. I'm going to say that on this lifeboat, there are 3 stations. There is navigation, there is a rickety cannon in the back, and then there is kind of like I'm going to call it propulsion, but it's kind of like a mix between like the kind of steam rig that would get the sails full and like at their kind of main full mast. You don't have like, it's not a warship, it's not a proper big ship. You have like a single sail, and then you have basically what amounts to the space equivalent of oars. There's like oars with little solar sails out the end of them, like those things you play polo with. And then you can see it's not turned on, but there is also like a propulsion system that would shoot jets of steam out the back of the ship to just kind of increase its momentum in space. Thrust. So it's all very analog to get this thing moving. However, also you have another problem in that you just said out loud that you're under attack and people are starting to panic. So there's your situation. Make of it what you will.
So we've got a cannon, a propulsion system, and a rudder.
More or less navigation.
Navigation.
It's kind of, it would be the viewport, the rudder, the like controlling the kind of
so like three person.
Yeah.
3 options, 3 people.
Yes.
Ish.
Like the navigation includes like a star chart, the kind of navigation would control the yaw and stuff. Like I keep using the word yaw in games for some
Yeah.
reason. The vector of the ship and stuff. So like if
Okay.
you wanted to like perform dodges and stuff, you'd need to coordinate with the navigator and stuff.
Okay.
I'm going to give you a little bit of time to come up with a game plan because they are still in the gaining on you phase. But TikTok, motherfucker.
How many ships is after us?
Two
Two.
that you can see.
I'm going to turn to Eerie. Oh, sorry, go ahead.
No, go for it.
Right, you want to get away, don't you?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You may want to. Then you may want to get to that propulsion engine.
Okay. And I'm just gonna leap however I may, just to get up there.
You can just get to it. It's internal.
Perfect.
All of this is in the room you're in. It's not like
Oh, lovely. Okay, perfect.
it's a sealed unit. Yeah.
Yeah. I'll do
Cool.
that, so.
What is everybody else doing?
I see people
you can see that
freaking out. So I go into overdrive giving out tea.
I love this. Oh my god.
And each person I go up to, I'd be like, "I'm sorry, you seem to be panicking. Did you not receive enough tea earlier?" And just like more tea, just way too much tea.
Yeah, absolutely. They some of them take it, some of them like push you away and are scrambling around.
Oh, that was rude.
Grifto has independently started trying to form his own crew on the other side of the ship. But he's picked much worse than you. There's like a real old guy, like a sailor with one arm.
Oh my god.
And he's currently trying to get Pigpen on board as well.
No, not Pigpen. I love him.
Hey, we should probably do something quickly.
Right, I can get these ones to shut up if you'd like, or would you like to?
Who has the
shoot
best aim? Can you aim? Are you used to firing things long distance?
Absolutely not.
Right, so maybe I should do that then. Quickly?
Yeah, if you'd like.
All right, come on, Admiral, whatever your name is, get your crew together.
All right, I'm going to stand up as tall. In fact, how tall is Eerie?
A humble 5'6". No.
I'll take it. I'm going to climb on top of Eerie.
Okay, yeah. You're now like General Grievous, I guess.
Yep. And I'm just going to shout, "Right, you space rats, listen up!"
Also, there are 3 rats on this boat. Just
fucking knew it. I fucking knew those rats are going to still be here. It was in my head.
The fucking rats.
It's kind of why I thought space rats. Listen up!
I was literally going to say earlier that Scraps is still looking for the rats on this boat.
I was waiting. Yeah, I was waiting.
It was in my head.
The rats go.
Yeah.
If you idiots don't sit down or shut up, all right, I'll throw you off this ship myself.
Roll me an intimidation check.
Can I give the help action?
Yeah, you absolutely can.
Are you physically helping?
And
You are
people,
physically
people
helping?
consider Leonin to be like tough as shit. So
Yeah,
they
I'll
don't
bare
know
my
about-
teeth a little
They
bit.
don't know about your craven nature.
You don't need to know. 21.
Right? Yeah, fuck yeah. Silence in the ship. Everybody sits the fuck down. The only noise is like kind of like the whirring of the various contraptions, and then the occasional like of Pigpen drinking his tea like can apparently.
Thank you. A little bit of ash. Right. Anybody who knows how to pilot this thing, get fucking to the steering wheel. Let's move.
Any of our party members want to do that? I can roll for the crowd as well.
I can do that. I think I'll take.
Yeah, I was gonna say if this is in any way sort of like I feel like I would be capable of just saying, "Hey, let's give this baby juice to get out of here."
Yep.
Or at the very least,
well,
it could be like,
you're right now. You're in front of the juice factory. That's
oh,
where you are.
lovely. I love being in
Yeah.
front of the juice.
What a curse phrase.
More
doesn't
cursed than
mean
last 2
anything.
weeks ago.
No,
No,
but
Yeah, that's
nothing
not
is
that-
it.
that's not that
Nothing
relevant.
is as cursed as that one.
Yeah.
I
Your
heard what
elemental
you guys
shows
did
up.
when I wasn't here. Yeah, Timothy Charlemagne quivering in the back of the ship. Said to me
No,
back to
no,
Doom.
Timothy, no.
Yeah, at the very least, like I can be a lookout because I have very good perception. I'm very good at saying, "Hey, don't steer that way."
Yeah, cool. So you now you're currently stationed at the propulsion. Do you want to move yourself to navigation? Because they're kind of in separate ends. The navigation looks out the front of the ship. The propulsion is much more like rear based.
Yeah, I think I'll go navigation. I think
Cool.
I'll try to suss like the best escape route I can find.
Cool. Propulsion then is unmanned at the moment, so they're still gaining on you. Also, time's up.
I will see
roll
Eric
me-
kind of
roll
run
me.
towards, and I'll be like, oh, I guess I will go to propulsion then.
Very good. Roll me. Just you know what? You're in propulsion. Roll me an initiative, Dom. You're
Oh, shit.
basically.
Oh, guys, I've been not rolling good. I am Saws. That is a solid 7.
Shit! They rolled an 8.
Wow.
No way.
Oh.
Damn.
They gain on you.
Damn.
If you were stationary, they are 20 seconds out from you, and gaining slowly. You can see both of them take aim at your ship. 2 solid hits
Oof,
on the
shite.
rear of your ship. Hertz, in front of you, propulsion starts to spark. And you feel your ship kind of lurch as it loses a little bit of its thrust. Yeah, I'm not going to tell you outright. That's all they got this turn, though. You
Okay.
guys now can each take 1 action at your
Okay.
standard stations.
DM,
Yes.
how long has it been since the ship went down?
Like 5-10
Minutes?
minutes.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. All right. No short rest.
No short
Oh.
rest. No.
Ah, damn it.
I was
I was
wondering.
only saying to Dylan today, I might give them a short rest, but nah, like you're fleeing a sinking ship.
Yeah,
There's no
yeah, yeah.
rest.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Pigpen's had a rest.
Motherfucker.
Oh, that's nice for
What
him.
class is Pigpen?
So, As I place myself in front of these cannons, what's the operation look like? Are there cannonballs nearby? Are they self-loading? What's going on here?
Yeah. So it's self-loading to a degree.
Mhm.
Up to kind of your right, you can see there is like a cannonball storage, and there's
Okay.
one of these like Wallace and Gromit ass kind of slides that come down.
Nice.
Love it.
That basically just drops it into the cannonball or the cannon. And you have a lever then that you can like release a cannonball and reload it.
Nice.
So I'm going to say action to fire the cannon, bonus action to like truck driver reload.
Okay, cool. And how many does it look like we have at a quick glance?
I actually have a very delicate system for this. You have 7 cannonballs.
Amazing, thank you.
7
it-
cannonballs that you can see readily available anyway.
So the 2 have fired on us, so I'm going to assume they're close enough that I can fire on them.
Yes.
And we have the right.
You
Are the
can
cannons
actually,
on the, like
it's
the
easier for you to
broadside, or-
fire on them because they're coming towards you. No, actually, your cannon is mounted on the rear of the ship.
And they're behind. They're
again,
coming straight
because
behind us.
It's a lifeboat. You wouldn't be broadsiding things, yeah. So
Yeah.
you've got kind of a cannon on the back. You could probably assume there's something on the front, but it's not anything you'd have access to right now.
All right, I'm gonna check if that baby's loaded up. If not, I'll bonus action load it.
It's loaded. I'll be
Sweet.
friendly and say it's loaded. They kept it loaded.
Aw.
They were a pirate. They were
Again.
smuggling in a very
I'll
policed location.
I will swing it around. Try and take in how far away they are and estimate how far away they are. And try and fire.
If you want, I know you have 2 attacks. I'm
Yeah.
going to say that if you want, you can use both your attacks to take a focused attack
Okay.
on one of them with your cannon, and like take a little bit of extra time to really like kind of gauge where they are in space. Or you can take 2 standard attacks, and basically that's just you can take 1 attack with advantage. Like it's 6 to 1. It's like high damage on one ship or pot shots at both ships.
Considering our very limited amount of cannonballs, I'll try and take a focused attack.
Yeah, very good.
Instead of do 2 cannonballs in one go.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah.
What am I adding? Is it just a plain roll?
You can add your normal attack roll to this.
So for
because
longbow.
it's basically like it's a longbow with notions. You can just add your range.
Cannons.
A longbow with
Longbow
airs.
notions.
Yeah.
All right, so that's 1 attack at advantage.
Mhm.
Oh, that's not good. That's a little better. That is 19 to hit.
Yeah, 19
pretty
hits.
Wait, that's very good.
The first one wasn't.
Yeah, basically like you take aim, and then you've never shot a cannon in Wildspace before, but it does occur to you that you have to account for the gravity differential. So you do actually, you kind of aim up a little bit, and you get it right that as it comes up, because it's spinning in the whatever direction, it adjusts down. So it kind of raises up and then goes downwards towards them. You nail one of the ships in like the front, and it kind of like it doesn't like stop, but it kind of starts swaying in space. You've knocked off their navigation a little bit and done a considerable amount of damage to the front of the ship as well.
And now a bonus action reload.
Yes, very good.
And kind of just look around for rats as well as everything else.
Yeah, roll me a perception check. Go on, free action.
Fucking never forget about these rats. Perception, that's 16.
16. Yeah, you see 2 of them. They're actually sitting next to Pigpen, and he's feeding them bits of cheese. You don't know where he got it. He's having polite conversation with them. Right, who's up next?
Can I say that when Eri'd come to like kick me off navigation,
yes.
That I would like to not take my turn now, but use my turn in the past to cast enhance ability on Eri and I'm gonna guess that I'm gonna say, because Apollo said it was like perception and stuff that they wanted to be able to use, I'm gonna say for enhance ability wisdom on you, Eri.
Nice.
Yeah, cool. But that's time travel bullshit, so you can't.
No,
yeah, go on. That's fine.
Yeah, cool. And then
basically you swap places, you're able to like kind of be like.
Yeah, I just like I give him a little. I
Okay.
just throw a little like magic potion onto him and be like, "This will make you wiser," and just.
Just a soundless scream.
Yeah.
Just like, a robot threw shit on me.
It's a bad day for you.
Yeah.
It's a really
Not
bad
great.
day.
It's a bad day for everyone, but a robot just threw shit on you.
Yeah.
It didn't even give me tea, just threw something on me. Like, what the fuck? I feel more emotionally intelligent, but at what cost?
Eri, you are on navigation. Hertz, you are on propulsion. Who wants to go next? This is all happening simultaneously, so it doesn't really matter, you know?
Mm-hmm.
I think before we zoom out anywhere, it would be helpful to know where we're zooming towards.
Yep.
Yeah.
In an ideal world.
Yeah. Point us in the direction, and then I'll boost.
Yeah.
us.
Yeah.
That's what I would like to do. I would like to try find, like, you know, in absence of roads, maybe to see if there's anything like an Astral Sea, you know, stream that we can that we know is like good. See if I can catch any winds. If there's any obstacle that might help interpose between us and them. I just want to kind of like scan the surroundings. Yeah, scan the surroundings and see what the best way
of land. Yeah, 100%. Give me a perception check, and this is right now a relatively low save on this one.
Lovely. Does enhance ability give me advantage?
Enhance ability gives
advantage on
Slay. Awesome. Let's get it, guys.
Do it.
Let's go. Let's go.
Why were they so shit? Hey guys, I need you to work with me. So we're not going to use the nat 1.
Come on.
We're not going to
You can
use
do
the
it.
nat
Yeah,
1.
that's a good idea.
You can do it.
Thank you.
I wouldn't use that.
We're going to use the 8, which turns into a 16.
Okay, right. A 16.
Damn.
A 16
I'm
is
good at
enough
this. I
for
just
you.
didn't roll well.
You're in a spaceship. It's moving incredibly fast. Like spaceships move a lot faster than the fastest thing we have, you know, even the slowest spaceships. That being said, you can't see any major planets. You, as I said, you were moving from Port Conrad to Port Decimus. That's a relatively empty bit of space. What you do know is that not long ago, while you were on the side of the ship looking out terrified into the vast emptiness of space, you did see a small planetary body. Not big enough to be categorized as like a planet, but like about the size of a regular moon in the shadow of the Lyman Nebula. So you know that's around, but it's hard to spot it because of the debris field. So you're going to have to try and navigate your way through the debris field before you can line up the ship to your goal.
I think, look, dependent on good rolls, I'm confident in my ability to do that. If there's one thing I'm good at, it's running away. So I think I think that's the direction that I'm gonna shout back. I'm just gonna. I'm not in a good place mentally enough to do words. I'm just gonna hurts.
Very good.
That's what
Yeah,
he
cool. Well,
usually
I mean,
sound like.
you're in charge of steering the ship, so it's entirely on you direction. Hertz is in charge of making it go.
Yeah, that's what
I
I'm
kinda
trying
just
to
waiting for
communicate
you
is
to,
just,
like-
hey, step on it.
Yeah, hit the gas.
Okay, yeah.
fair, gun it.
Pedal to the metal,
I'm
please.
gonna say, roll me. Justify how you're navigating this. What would you use to get through this debris field?
Ooh. Okay. I'm going to relate this to things that I know IRL. Do I know how to steer a ship? No. But I know that do I know how to drive? Absolutely not. Do I know how to work any vehicle? No. Does a flicker count? Remember flickers? I used to have one of those. They were good.
Like the photography social media?
No.
Yeah.
It's like,
That's what I
no,
thought of.
It's like a scooter, but like the leg parts are like in a Y, so you would put one foot and
Oh
it's like
my
at a
God.
45-degree
The
angle.
And you have to, like,
photography
shake your
social media
ass?
would help
Yeah,
a
you have to
lot
like
more.
shake your ass.
Oh yeah, the one where you go like
That's the only thing I know how to drive. Anyway, fully
nice.
unrelated.
Okay, no, you can
Doing a
flicker
lot
this
of
ship.
no. This is not what I wanted to use.
Actually, well, interestingly enough,
No,
there is a
don't
saying
make me commit to
called
this,
tack,
please.
where you do that with the arse of the boat.
What I was thinking was more that it's a lot of quick, like handwork to just do a lot of quick maneuvers, like you're
you're just
dribbling a
like
basketball really quickly. Yeah.
Nice,
Yeah,
cool.
that's what I was ideally gonna say. But if shaking the ass of the boat to make it go quicker
I
is
feel
better,
like it's gonna have that result anyways.
yeah, I'm gonna just start shaking this boat's ass. I'm gonna start twerking on him.
Yeah,
Amazing.
nice.
So I would like to say that is a sleight of hand for the quick handwork of wheel maneuvers.
Okay, that's well justified, and you know what? The boat is twerking, and I'm all for it. So roll it up,
Right.
and you have advantage as
We're
well
just-
because of the
Why is the
reduced
ship
roll
clapping?
on you.
Why is the ship clapping?
You see the cannonballs all
The
going
rudder.
dunk, dunk, dunk.
Would you stop? This is making it very hard.
Yeah, you're now aiming at disadvantage because the back of the boat is going, whoa!
That is
How are these cheeks clapping?
that is an unnatural 20.
Nice.
Yeah, shit. You are able to navigate the debris field. You basically you are a leaf on the breeze with that. Look how you soar. And the ship dips, weaves, you do a couple of spins, people inside unaffected because of the gravity. You're able to do like some very dexterous maneuvering. and you manage to get yourself out of the debris field. And that's the speed you were going. This has basically opened you up. You can see this planetoid in front of you. A good thrust would now get you most of the way there. Speaking of a good thrust, Dylan.
Title of my sex tape, obligatory comment.
The boat, she's shaking her arse.
And now I just need to give
You
a
just need
good
to give
thrust.
a good thrust.
And that what we all need.
I mean, okay, so like I am an artificer, and like I've been very much kind of like, you know, tinkering with a lot of different things, you know, even on myself in terms of my face paint and stuff. And I know you said this is kind of like a more primitive ship, but I think that's probably more what I'm used to.
Yeah, I wouldn't say primitive, just more simple. It's more pared down, you know?
Yes. So I think I'm kind of like relatively used to that kind of thing. So I don't know. I think just like maybe like an investigation check to kind of find the best way of like to how to like, you know, what the best way of using the thrust versus like adjusting the sails for drag and things like that would be.
Roll it up for me.
Good, because it's my best stat. That is a 17.
17. Yeah, you do understand. As a robot, you have a much better grasp of like physics and shit than us, because like you can just be like they're programmed into you. You just inherently understand physics.
Yeah.
You're able to like align the sails in such a way that like they're kind of backed to the closest solar body. So like there's the most sun in your sails. You're able to like time the kind of the bursts and stuff of these the kind of steam vents to like really augment the momentum that Eri would be building from, like, you know, basically dancing the dance of the Astral Sea around all these
Astral Sea.
Astral Sea, yes. Yeah, he's working it. And of course you're able to like because you just kind of like interface with this thing, and you're able to turn on like, you know, the primary kind of thrust engines and stuff. So I'm going to say like you're very successful in getting the ship up to match speed with the pursuers. What you need now and what you need to focus on for your next turn, unless you have another action or whatever this turn or another interface, we're kind of in a gray area, but I'm going to say that these are actions you're taking. You're just augmenting them with abilities.
I've no specific ability really. I mean, I've got kind of like my artificer kind of basic functions, which is like, you know, I can tinker with things and I can like magically enhance things. So I could use one of those features to basically give it a little bit of extra juice and kind of like 100%. Magically enhance the engines.
So I'm gonna say what you need to do on your next go on this thing is you gotta gun it, because what you now as a just a crew, and Grifto's crew would realize this as well, is that there's no way without increasing your speed that you're going to survive the distance to this planet. It's too much open space with guns trained on you. You just gotta manage to absolute gun it. So where we are now is the chase has progressed to a point where you're on the approach to the planet. You need to do Dread.
I was just wondering, before the gunning, how far away from the two ships are we?
You're kind of back to 30 feet of distance, like 30 seconds between you at this point. Like you've regained the ground you had lost.
Interesting.
30 feet or 30 seconds?
30 seconds, not
okay. I was like, Jesus,
how far
apart?
How far apart are these two ships that are after us?
I mean, like they, in your field of view, they're kind of like, I would say 10 o'clock 2:00, right?
Mm.
Okay.
However, this is space. That is a very big distance between
Yeah,
each
that's
other.
very big.
Mm.
Okay.
It's not like they were on the open sea, like
Yeah.
it's they're far away from each other. I'm gonna say
I
you're
am
equidistant almost between each other.
okay.
We're a triangle.
I'm going to point my baseball bat at the
Jim,
one
okay.
that Scraps hit,
Yeah,
and on the ship itself, I'm going to cast Shatter.
on the ship. Okay.
Mm.
I'm gonna lay out some spell jamming, some Oz jamming shit for you right now.
All right.
A lot of the wood that goes into spell jamming ships is enchanted. Casting a spell directly at it, while not impossible, is much harder than casting it on a table or a support beam in a house. Because the Astral Sea is rife with magic. Like
Hmm.
there are waves in the Astral Sea, and those waves are like untethered spells just fucking ripping around space. So they need to have a little bit of magical protection.
Okay.
Not to say this won't work though, because Scraps has put a big old hole in the side of that ship, and it's
And it does
it's
have a
right
10-foot
there.
radius.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm gonna say, how does that? Can you read me because I realize we're coming up on break time, and there's one more round in this thing. Can you read me the language of that, please?
I can, of course. A sudden, loud ringing noise, painfully intense, erupts from a point of your choice within range, which is 60 feet. Each creature in a 10-foot radius sphere centered on that point must make a Constitution saving throw. A creature takes 3d8 thunder damage on a failed save, or half as much damage on a successful one. A creature made of inorganic materials such as stone, crystal, or metal has disadvantage on this saving throw. A non magical object that isn't being worn or carried also takes the damage if it's in the spell's area.
Okay. Yeah, I love it. I absolutely love it. I'm gonna say that, you can absolutely do this. It's going to be two things, right? It's going to be you. I am going to make you roll a dex, unless you can justify it another way, to just line this thing up, because there is like kilometers between you and this other ship, right?
Yes.
But you can make that with advantage, because I realize it's not usually a Harry Potter ass motion.
I do get advantage on dex saves because of danger sense.
Cool. Then,
as long as I can
roll
see
it up. It's not a high DC again, because there's no like refraction of the cannonball or anything like that. It's magic, so it's going to go directly. Basically what you're trying to do is just gauge where they're going to be and shoot where they're going to be with this thing.
Why where are my saves again? There. Oh, I had nothing to dex, so that's 15.
15 is enough. It was a 13.
Yay!
Because it's space. It's a straight line, very easy. So they're rolling Constitution checks, is it?
Yes,
Yeah.
And I will tell you my save.
They rolled a 2. They rolled a 2.
Oh, sick as hell.
So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to roll a d6. On a 3 or higher, it moves towards the other ship, because their navigator is
garbage.
incapacitated.
Not like our navigator.
He's a fucking shit show over there. He's been on the fucking space hooch. I rolled
that
1
after battle.
on that, unfortunately.
Yeah.
So he's going in the opposite direction. That's what I said. I said 6 or 3 or higher was they crash into the other one, right?
Yeah, you did.
I'm afraid,
I just got so excited.
They do kind of drift off. I'm gonna say they drift into the field of debris and like basically out of the game.
Nice.
Because that guy's not going to recover in one turn to be able to get back in the game. Here we go, right? We're on our final approach to the planet. Can you guys hear that? I've got a little crazy.
I did.
This is the crew in the background.
Great sound design. Thank you very
Thank
much.
you would not believe the money I spent on that.
Yeah.
Custom.
So hard to get good sound design, and you've nailed it.
Yeah, did you hear the honesty in my voice? You are now on final approach to this planet. You have to do 3 things. You have to keep the ship behind you at bay long enough to get to the planet. You got to hit the juice you got to push this thing beyond its level, and you have to find a safe spot to land on this planet. In order to escape the ships following you, you have to accelerate. That means you're going to be coming in too hot. So, you basically, what you want to try and do now, Eri, is sorry, 1 second. They nail you with a cannonball.
Perfect. Thank you.
What you want to do, Eri,
3.
is try and find a decent spot to land. Roll me a perception check.
I'm good at these.
I have a couple of
And you have
options here
advantage.
that you're going to be able to see, depending on how well this goes.
Go on. Okay. Thank you. That's a perception.
Perception, yeah.
Oh, fuck math.
My old enemy.
So that is going to be 16 plus 8, 24.
24.
A humble 24.
Nice.
With the 24, you can see the planet the planetoid you're coming into is relatively inhospitable looking. You can see in the kind of region that you can make out, there's a large kind of jagged rocky field, like kind of an arid rocky landscape. There is a swamp and there is some forestry. Where do you want to try and put this thing down? You're coming in very hot. This is now, no one else can help here because this is Eri making a snap decision at the helm as this shit happens. While you're thinking about that, Hertz, how are you putting juice into this thing?
I think I'm just continuing to really kind of just, interface with it as much as possible. I've been kind of looking through, like, I don't have any specific kind of like abilities or spells that can kind of like really do anything. I have like magical tinkering. So I mean, like, I am fairly adept at this sort of thing. So
I
yeah,
will accept, like, I don't need an ability here either. I will
Sure,
expect, I will gladly accept Technobabble if you can give me good enough Technobabble.
Yes, I can. Well, then just let me do investigation again. Basically, as I kind of again open up my chest cavity, kind of like reach up and in a little bit, and kind of take out my my artificer like toolkit.
Yep.
A hypersonic knot screwdriver. Like little kind of like techno wrench.
Myself a sonic screwdriver.
It's not. It's a hypersonic knot screwdriver. It's hypersonic.
Sure.
Not spawn.
Yeah. A nice little Arcano wrench, all that kind of stuff. And I basically just start like absolutely putting like just going in, putting everything into hyper gear, just like cranking everything to like go for it.
Yeah, it probably damages the systems. Like it wouldn't be done usually for the good of the ship. But you analyze the situation and you're like, ship's probably not going to look all that good come the end of this.
Yeah.
So why not kind of push the limits? And you're able to like, you push the lever into the red and you like, you have 2 pipes and you kind of like slam them together and you see like steam start like jetting through them, like putting the exhaust into the engine, like absolute mad scientist shit. And you all feel the ship lurch. 1, through the Hertz boost, and then 2, as the gravity of this planet starts to take effect. I'm going to come back to you in a secondary, unless you have a question.
I do have a question. What material is this ship made out of?
Like the same as a real ship, but magic. It is wood. It is like wood, little bits of metal, rope.
Lovely. And we're coming in hot. We're about to re-enter an atmosphere. Lovely. Thank you, physics brain. We'll continue on later.
We have, you can see scraps they have trained basically a harpoon on you.
Okay.
They are lining it up. They're going to try and stop you from doing what you're doing. You can see this thing beginning to target you. What would you like to do?
Harpoon. So there's one ship remaining. The one we had been shooting at is gone off to the side into a debris field. I'm gonna keep it after watching a spell successfully go through, but know that there was something wibbly wobbly around it. As a hit, I'm gonna keep it simple. I'm gonna take 2 cannonball shots, but I'm gonna try and really focus them straight on that harpoon specifically.
So you're taking basically a called shot on the harpoon. Yes, make that with your regular attack modifier and advantage.
An advantage, okay.
Yeah. I'm being
they're both good.
Oh yeah?
They're both 17.
Okay,
that is 20 plus 8. 20.
Yeah, you hit it.
5.
Basically, what happens is you aim, and you aim really well. You land it so close to this harpoon gun that just as they're about to fire, their whole ship sways, and the harpoon sails harmlessly off into space. They miss their shot thanks to that, as well as their ship taking some damage. Eri, you have hit the atmosphere. Shit's fucked. Ship is now properly on fire, starting to heat up. The metal is getting red.
Yeah, great, lovely, love that for us.
Sweat, because you would be.
Scraps is going to bonus action hide from this fucking narratively hide from the fire.
You see Mr. Crow is trying to cool you down by flapping his wings.
Just down away from the fire as much as possible.
Yeah,
I truly can do nothing to help except set more on fire. So I don't think that'll help.
Please no.
So where are you putting down?
Fair. I'm gonna go swamp. Reasoning: rocky land will break on impact. That's nasty. Forest would be, forest has stuff that maybe could break our landing, but I don't want there to be a situation where we catch on fire and then cause a forest fire.
I was just thinking that could be an issue.
I feel like ideally it's swamp, because if we're burning up, swamp waters can cool us down, and any broken stuff, hopefully there will be trees around and maybe we can do some repairs.
Yeah.
So I'm going for swamp.
Solid.
Best case scenario, we meet Shrek, let's go.
Nice.
How did you know?
You've been looking at my notes, bro?
Yes. What I want you to do is, again, choose your skill that you want to do this. I'm going to say you can't do sleight of hand again. That's not what this is. Put yourself down in the safest manner. How are you doing this?
Oh, God.
You're all but at terminal velocity at this point as you're pulled into the planetoid's gravitational pull. The ship no longer has its own gravitational pull. Somewhere on the surface, 4 fan dolls hit down.
That's fair. Oh, no. God.
Would I be able to give a help action and
you're a free
what
agent
I'm imagining is just help him pull up?
Interestingly enough, when you look at the surface of the planet Rin, the golden light that you had been seeing intensifies when you see where you're headed, to the point of almost being blinding here. You're finding it very difficult to see at this point.
I stumble over. Truly. They call me Mellow Yellow. I'm going to grab him by the shoulders and just pull up and yank him back to pull back on almost to what you can tell me, Apollo, if this is a dumb idea, but what I'm thinking is to so the bottom of the ship is almost 45-degree angle to cause it to
you're trying to rock in on landing almost to give yourself
Yeah,
a bit of a
just
roll.
so it's
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what
Okay.
I'm kind of thinking.
If we can do that, that's ideal. The way that I was thinking, we'll do that definitely on like the landing side. I think the angling side is like taking the hide action. I want to land us somewhere where we're gonna be safe and hidden.
Shit! Yes, I love that. Incredible.
That
Like,
is sick as hell.
You know how like
roll
some
that-
swamps
roll
have
that
really
up
big
at
trees?
advantage for me. Yeah.
I want to
Like,
hide
you
us in
were
like the
fucking
shadow of
X-wing
something
in
so that
Dagobah
maybe
is what you want to do.
yeah, X-wing and Dagobah. I want us to land in such a
100%.
way that we are hidden from people who would want to be overhead but not so close that they also get pulled down.
Apollo, I love it to bits. I love it to bits.
That is sick as hell.
Yeah, I want to
Could
take
this
it on
be
a
a
date.
stealth
Roll it
roll?
up. You can
And
make a stealth roll because that is instinctive to you.
Yeah.
Like,
Awesome.
you are following
Nice.
what your instincts are
go.
telling you to do, and that is hide.
Uh-huh.
24.
24. Okay. You hit the atmosphere. Ship is burning up. Like, suddenly, as you do this, sound is a thing again. You can hear the ship screaming. You can hear like the wind whistling. You can hear like the cannon booming behind you, all this stuff. And then closer and closer and closer. And at the last moment, you manage to kind of drift the ship into a glade, more or less. And inside the glade, you see kind of a loamy swamp water kind of bed. And you're able to basically, with Rin kind of guiding your arms on the thing, hit down. Extremely violent landing, but not as bad as it could have been. You have navigated that perfectly.
Yes.
Everybody is
Just
knocked
sobbing.
unconscious. Everybody is knocked unconscious,
Oh,
and we are
God.
going on a quick break.
Hey.
Whoop, whoop.
Dylan, would you like to launch the competition?
I am going to try. So everyone, it's going to be done through Streamlabs. So you're going to need to just make sure you got Streamlabs enabled. There should be like a little icon on this screen. It's usually near Caitlin's face. So have a look.
I am Streamlabs.
Yes.
Go.
So yeah, basically, now just hit, if you have it enabled, hit exclamation mark raffle. Apparently, we are learning as we go, so this should do it. I'm gonna do it to make sure.
Imagine
No,
if you just won it.
Watch
Yeah,
Dylan
that'd be
win
funny.
this
Yeah.
now. If Dylan wins it, we are obviously re-rolling this.
Yeah,
Yes. Make sure everyone only enters once. No
We're gonna
entries,
leave-
you
right?
can only
Yeah,
enter once,
can only
as
enter
far as
once.
no. Yeah,
And we're going to leave the raffle open until the end of the session, I think.
Yeah. So we'll say it
I
again.
do.
when we
Okay,
come back.
I'm going to enter it.
So get your sister on the Twitch and have her enter as well.
All right.
Game this thing, guys. Yes, I can't remember. Do we have it set that you need to be following to enter?
Yes. So make sure you
yes,
click follow before you
I think
enter.
you need to
I'm
be
pretty
following
sure
to
that's one of
chat
our-
anyway. So
Yeah.
But yeah, cool. That seems to be working. It seems I'm getting entries, so all good.
Yep, we will see
Amazing.
you guys very, very soon.
Bye.
Yeah.
Bye.
We're not dead. It's fine.
Yes.
Maybe.
Channel trailer, scene 1, take 4. Hi, I'm the Dreaded DM, or, you can call me Dread. I have some ideas that I would like to share with you all. Whether those ideas are through my Twitch streams, where I stream solo TTRPGs.
Hello, sir. I know that's a spoiler, but now I'm intrigued.
Dice Crust, give us the nat 20. Come on, let's go.
I mean, it's not a nat 20, but it's still pretty good.
Through my comedy.
Alright, I'm ready. See you there.
Or through my dreadful reviews, or through my dreadfully short guides. I've been thinking a lot about it, and it's time to begin.
Don't worry, guys. I'm dreading it too.
Why?
Felt good.
That was so mean.
I'm happy with that.
Step forward, child. Great adventure awaits you.
Are you looking for a show that has compelling villains?
It's too late, Mage Slayers.
Noble heroes.
Face me, you tentacle fuck!
High stakes.
What the hell is that?
A bit of an anticlimax.
Even higher stakes.
There really is no peril here at all.
What about violence?
We don't touch.
Twists.
What a fucking twist.
More twists.
Fuck.
What about more violence? More noble heroes and compelling villains?
There is nothing worse that you can do to
I really don't know why we're fighting. Is there a chance we could just talk it out?
What about extended scenes with running and fearful laughing? No Return has some of that stuff, and more. Like this beautiful song that's actually about pegging.
There's a hole's been torn, and I can't stay.
So be sure to check out No Return wherever good podcasts, and also bad podcasts, wherever any podcasts are generally found.
How dare you defile this most sacred of forests? I swore my divine oath as soon as I could wield a sword. It was a wooden sword, of course, and such is the depth of my zeal that there was an incident and my trainer lost a small portion of his arm. Taste nature's steel! Taste nature's spit!
Foul beast! I'll get you!
Well, that's not gone too bad, I shouldn't say.
You always do this!
No.
You always do this! You always disappear!
Sorry.
After the incident, I was sent up to the mountains to train with the barbarians there. Some say there's a fine line between zealotry and rage.
Do you think you have rage issues?
Rage issues? 6 years ago we met, actually. Local tourney. We did very well. We said, let's team up, let's tour the land, let's smite some evil, clear out some forests, do all those good things. Going very well. We've actually hired a rogue to join us.
That's right. We've brought on someone who's more uniquely equipped to tackle those illicit tasks that are, quite frankly, below us.
But if I must admit, it's getting a little mundane.
Yes. Killing monsters, fighting bandits, same old, same old. It has become quite stale, really.
It's our 5th goat man this week?
6th, actually. There was a witch dumped a load of goat magic into a local well. Whole big thing.
But anyway, it's all about to change. Very soon we have AdventureCon, the land's most prestigious adventuring event, just around the corner.
That's right. Out of the last 10 great epic journeys, 9 of them started at AdventureCon.
And now with this goat money, we'll finally be able to afford our tickets. We just need to have our rogue friend finish double counting. We'll be on our way.
Welcome back, everybody. It was quick, but it was pleasant. And now we're refreshed, we're reinvigorated, and we're ready to go. Everybody roll me a constitution check.
That's what she said.
Oh, wow.
Oh,
Okay.
that's really into it.
No.
Don't forget to enter the raffle.
Yes, if you, while the guys are rolling, in case you didn't know, we are raffling off 5 sets of very, very nice dice. That's one for every member of a 5-man party, I guess. Make sure to type, what is it, exclamation point raffle,
Yeah.
Yes.
and you'll be entered in. But you also do have to be following us in order to take full advantage of the raffle. So we're going to be calling out the winner of that at the end of the show. Now, back to Wildspace.
Is it a check or a saving throw?
It's just a check. Basically, this is to see who wakes up first.
Oh, okay. Not me.
I got a 9.
9.
13.
Anything higher than 13? Okay. Scraps, you are the first to wake up, and you are in a burning wooden construction.
Honestly, fair. You woke up first.
You wake up first.
Oh,
You
shit.
see, like, Mr. Crow has been nudging you. That's
Aw.
why you woke up. Mistress, please wake up. Please wake up. There is fire. Please. You can see he's like patting
Still
down a bit of
calm.
your leg that's on fire with his little crow foot and trying to flap it out.
Okay, I'll quickly look around and like try and back up as much as possible away from fire before realizing it's all around me.
Yeah.
And just stand as fast as I can and start patting anything out. Now,
Yeah,
I
for
have
sure.
disadvantage against saves from going on fire.
You do.
So
You
at any
do.
point, if I need to make that save, I need to make it with disadvantage.
Yeah, you're not actively on fire
Okay.
yet. Mr. Crow has managed to wake you up before your leg kind of caught, but you're in a small burning room right now.
Okay. Oh, Jesus. All right. First things first. I'm gonna drop my hand down to Mr. Crow so he can hop on and throw him up to my shoulder to get him
Yeah,
away from the
for
fire
sure.
as well.
He kind
Look
of goes
around
in
while
under your
panicking.
scarecrow hat.
Oh. Is everyone else also unconscious and about to go on fire?
There are some people around. Yeah, you can tell it's not everyone. The ship has broken, and you're in like one half of it.
Okay. How many people do I
There's
see?
three other people there. 2 you don't recognize, and Pigpen.
2 I don't recognize in Pigpen. Okay.
What a lie.
So assuming that okay, Jesus. So okay, cool. I want to do so many things at once.
Yeah.
I'm gonna, while trying to figure out how the hell to get out of this weird. It's not gravity induced room anymore. I'm guessing.
No, you're in
'Cause it's all
standard. This is just
broken up.
basically Earth gravity now.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. And is there no longer any kind of like roof over us or anything? We're just in ruins.
You are basically, you can kind of tell that it's the shape of the bottom of the ship, right?
Okay,
so
cool.
if you, it's almost like a Viking long haul, but short and on fire. The edges of it are smoldering. You can tell the wood is weakened. There's a lot of smoke. Doesn't affect you, being a scarecrow, but you can hear like the others coughing and stuff.
Okay.
As it quickly the place is going up.
So I've woken up. I'm gonna look around. Is everyone else currently unconscious?
Yes.
Okay. I'm going to, while trying to, if it's above me, stay low and crawl towards an exit of some kind to get away from this fire. I'm gonna as I pass someone, if that's movement, I'll use an action to try and wake the first person I reach.
Okay. Yeah, absolutely. So you're using your, basically we'll run this like a turn of combat. You're using your first action to try and wake the first person.
Would that be a bonus action or an action?
I'm going to say it's a full action because you're having to stop and basically engage with them, kind of shake them, slap their face, whatever you have to do.
Okay, I'll do that first.
Yeah. I'm going to say if it's your full action, yeah, you're able to just wake them. It's not, you don't have to make a check or anything. And the first person like wakes up. Where are we? Immediately coughing.
Get out! Wake someone else up! Go!
Yep. Gets up. I'm going to roll a perception for them to see if they, and not to, they don't heed your help somebody else. They just bolt out to safety into the swamp.
Okay, good. I'm gonna stay.
One more action, bonus action. There's 2 more people on the ground, choking.
I get 2 attacks per turn.
You get 2 so you'll have 2 actions like you just did, but
okay, so I can do it. You're gonna let me do the same thing twice.
Kill someone,
yeah. Okay, I'll do it again if I'm allowed to.
Yeah, absolutely. And I'm gonna say it will take your bonus action to get out, or at least get closer to the door. At the end of your first the end of this turn, something will happen.
Okay, cool. I'll wake the second one in the exact same manner, shake them awake as quickly as I can.
Yeah.
If it works.
Now, who are you? Are you going for the rando or the pigman?
Again, just the nearest person to me.
The nearest one.
Yeah.
It's the rando.
Okay.
Yeah, you're able to shake them. They wake up. Where am I? Where am I?
Are you an elf? Well, is it an elf I see in front of me?
No, it's just kind of it's just kind of a dude.
All right, cool. Get out! No!
Well, yeah, sure, whatever. Oh my god, it's all on fire!
Yeah, get
out! Like absolute, just like, you know, when you see a lizard running across the top of water, one of those out on hands and feet. You hear like he managed to duck out through the opening in the side.
Okay. I'm gonna stay.
You're gonna stay,
and I'm gonna. What I don't know, like if it's a free action to talk, I'll just tell Mr. Crow to go.
You tell Mr. Crow to go. He won't. He is under your hat, and he says, "I will not leave you, mistress. We must fly this coop together." And you feel him like he's clinging to your head, though he's terrified.
Dude.
Okay. At the end of that turn, ceiling beam or floor beam inverted above you cracks, and you see fire falls all around you, and you begin to go on fire. Jumping to the other side of the ship for a while. Everybody else kind of wakes up at the same time. You guys are in almost the opposite situation in that your section of the ship has submerged in this swamp, and the open side of it is down. So you're basically in a submerged capsule, very little space. There is probably there can't be that many. There's 5 people in there with you, including Grifto.
Do I care about Grifto? That is the question.
I care about Airy. I said I would. I have a debt. Can I see Airy at the moment?
It's hard to see anything, but you can kind of make Airy out from the whimpering. Well, I won't say whimpering, but like kind of hyperventilating and stuff. You're able to make out everyone just kind of in the murk.
Yeah,
I'm
going to
Grip because he's most of the murk.
And can I see Hertz?
Hertz. Yeah, I'm gonna say you can see Hertz. Hertz is probably a little easier to see than everybody else because he has like lights.
So reflective.
Yeah, the inside of his head lights up. So what you can see of Hertz is just like this smiling face, basically like a disembodied emoji in the darkness.
Nightmare, absolute nightmare.
Oh my god.
Right, Hertz on my back.
Okay.
And I'm going to grab Eerie, and so the exit per se is underwater.
Yes, it is submerged. You can't see below the water level. It's too murky.
Okay. I am going to turn to Eri and say, "How's your swimming?"
I mean, I'm a big cat, so not great.
Right.
There's so much smoke in my lungs.
Right, there's going to be a lot of water in there in a second. And I'm going to basically making sure Hertz is on my back, and just I'm not going to put Eri on my back. I'm going to drag him along, but I'm going to swim out.
Okay, you submerge yourself. You can get down. You're having a very hard time seeing for a couple of reasons. One, this is not like tropical water. This isn't clear. This is swamp water. It's basically liquid, like very wet mud. It's water, but it's basically like opaque or whatever. You can't see shit. And two, everything is still yellow for you, even more so now. You're basically got tunnel vision at this point. You're seeing like if it were black, you would feel like you're on the point of passing out. So any kind of vision based checks or abilities you're going to have to make at disadvantage. You get under. You personally can't find an exit immediately.
Shit.
Wherever you put your hands, it seems to be pressed against the bed of the river.
Okay. Well, I won't be able to hear an exit. I guess I'll make a. I don't want to say investigation because I know that's a terrible idea for me.
Yeah. You're making.
Can I help out with? I mean, like I'm.
Yeah.
Can I help out with?
Yeah.
We're not in initiative. So anybody can interject here. I am going to say that you're probably not going to make a perception check right now. You can't see and you can't hear.
I can't see. Yeah, no, that's fair. It's like, Mo.
Yeah.
That's my underwater.
You were aware of some bubbles. Yeah.
More.
Eri, you are like you have better vision than Rin. No hearing. Hertz, you can kind of just see all right. You have better vision than the others in this particular situation because you're not squinting your eyes against water.
Yeah.
You can see as well underwater as you can above water. Also, I don't think you have to breathe, so you have more time
think I do
than
either.
everyone else.
Yeah. No, I don't need to eat, drink, or breathe. I'm fine. Yeah. Okay, I'll kind of just like, if I can see well, I'll just like basically guide Rin as he's swimming along, kind of just like try to like tilt him in the right direction.
Yeah. Okay. So same thing. You're still not finding an exit. It's the ship is pressed. The wood of the ship is pressed against the bed of the swamp.
Okay.
So there's no immediate like doorway or anything, you know?
Okay. I just direct them back into the ship where there's not people drowning.
Okay, yeah, cool.
Understandable.
You swim back up to the top and realize there is now less kind of room between you and the roof. The water is rising in this thing.
Rin, you previously had done a big explosion spell that was able to shatter things. Could you maybe shatter the roof?
Drowning noise.
Rin will like pop up if he feels that Hertz has gone up. Like, Ma, oh, nah, mate, I can only do that every now and again. And
Okay,
unfortunately, a cat needed a smack.
You're quite big. Can you just try and punch through?
Yeah, all right, I can do that.
Nice.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Yeah, cool. It's a strength check, difficulty of 17 to break through the hull of the ship.
Okay.
This is stressful.
Yeah, being in sinking ships is.
Yeah, that'll do it.
Would that just be my attack modifier?
Yeah, you're basically just rolling. No, sorry, it's a strength check. It's not unless
strength
you can.
Check.
You want to, tell me how you'd attack it, but I'm going to say you're making an attack at disadvantage because you're floating. It's hard to.
Well,
it's hard to
he
get a
said
pressure.
punch the wall.
Yeah.
I'm a simple man.
Oh shit! Yeah. Okay.
But my strength is better. It's not too much of an issue. If it's raw strength, oh wait, no's. Actually, I will do it with disadvantage.
Yeah. Okay.
It's actually a better idea. It's still the same. So it becomes 21. I got a 12 on my lower die.
Okay. Yeah. Basically, like you fathom out that like if you punch up, you're going to go down in water. So you kind of figure out that like you grab on as hard as you can to one of the cross beams and start like slamming your thing up into it, and you're able to like break away 2 or 3 of the slats that are running down the way. What this means is that now water is flooding into the thing, and you realize that it's not above water. You're fully submerged, as now the water begins to fill the space you're in. But there is a gap. We're gonna flash back to the other half of the ship.
If only you had some of this water.
Yeah, I know, right?
Gave you
All right.
the solution
Jesus
to each other's
Christ.
problems. Well, the fire.
Right. Can I see the exit that people are leaving through?
You can. It's light. It's basically where the light is coming from. That's like not firelight right now.
So you said at the end there, at the last turn, I'm on fire. Am I rolling to not be on fire, or am I now on fire?
You're now on fire. So you can use
I'm
your
ignited.
actions to try and put you're ignited. You can try and put yourself out. Or you can use them for other things.
For a scarecrow.
I had my rules for being on fire, but they've disappeared on me. Jill, do you know the rules on how?
The rule is don't be on fire.
It's don't be on fire.
Just don't be on fire.
Yeah. No, okay. Well, I'm going to say that
the rule is if you can avoid it.
Yeah.
Do you take damage at the top of your turn when you're on fire? You don't, don't you?
That's what I'm just checking now.
I think it's on the top of your turn.
A creature or object that comes under the effect of the burning condition may feel an agonizing pain. You're on fire. The burning creature takes 10% of the initial fire damage they were dealt at the start of their turn as fire damage for a number of rounds equal to. Yeah. Okay. So basically, I'm
To
going
the
to say
burning
that
condition.
you because you're a dry scarecrow, you've basically just kind of combusted.
Oh,
So I'm going to say
Jesus.
at the start
This
of the
might be
turn,
real bad.
it's not like you were hit with a fireball or
Yeah.
anything. You've just kind of started to go on fire from the
Yeah.
heat of this. So I'm going to say on this turn, you're going to take a D4 of fire
Okay.
damage this turn.
That's okay.
That is a 4.
Okay, and
does
I
that go-
am vulnerable to
Yeah.
fire damage. So that's an 8.
That's an 8 of fire damage.
All right, I'll take it.
That's nasty.
Okay.
Yeah.
You'll be okay. It's good. It's
I'm
good.
not
got
at
so
full
much
hit points
water.
anyway. Right. So, Jesus, there's one person still unconscious, and it's me and the bird.
You, the bird, and Pigpen are
Yeah, Pigpen. No, I've never met
still in
Pigpen,
here.
so I have no idea who they are.
Yeah. Yeah, you
That
don't
was-
know him from Adam. He's
having a
just kind
clue.
of a goblin.
Pigpen's just some guy.
Because 10 minutes have absolutely passed in all of this, the bird can no longer. I can't understand the bird anymore.
Oh shit! Yeah,
because
of
that spell's
course.
got long gone.
You guys don't know how long you've been unconscious for.
Yeah.
Does that count as a short rest?
I wish.
It might.
Would you not be unconscious
restful
when
to
you
be
are
knocked
asleep?
unconscious.
Yeah.
Okay.
Does it count as a short rest when you're actively drowning? I don't think so. The question.
Yeah, probably not.
So even though a scarecrow isn't breathing, he's still somehow hyperventilating and panicking in this situation. Mr. Crow, are you with us?
Sorry. Cool.
Perfect. Right.
Oh no, I could be more heartbreaking about this. Yes, I am. As the spell wears off.
Oh.
You bastard. That was mean and you know it.
I hadn't punched you guys in the gut in a good episode.
Stay alive. And I'm gonna. First action, I'm gonna wake the goblin in front of me.
Yeah, absolutely. Comes to oh dear. Oh no. On the ground, on fire. Oh,
get
out! Ideal. Yes. You are also on fire. Do you require assistance?
I need you to get the fuck out of here. Is what I need.
Okay, fine. Yes. Pigpen out. Out the door.
Pigpen out.
So that's
Pigpen
one action.
pieces out.
And have I used my own movement yet?
You haven't used. Well, you've used half your movement to get over to Pigpen. Say you still have
Okay.
half your movement.
And how? So if my movement's 30, how far away is the door? What do you say?
You can make it. You can make it to the door. Are you making for the door?
Yes, I'm making for the
Okay.
door.
Yeah, just go. There's
Go,
no reason
and
to
on
stay.
the way,
just go.
you're going to give me a dexterity saving throw as one
Alright.
of the beams gives
Oh,
out
shit.
and crashes down towards you.
Yeah. That's a nat 20.
Fucking
Nice.
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 Tell me how you
That's-
get out of this
it's
ship. As
actually
this
a
beam
26.
crashes. Fuck, that's incredible.
Yeah.
So like crawling, stumbling, getting up, ducking, running, and like simultaneously panicking and trying to pat out fire on my body whilst like keep a hand to protect Mr. Crow on my head and keep the hat on like Indiana Jones style. I'm gonna jump over as the beam crashes in front of me. I'm gonna jump, duck, and roll army style over the beam, throwing Mr. Crow out in front of me with the hat to try and get him out the door first.
He comes out, wings spread, and he takes to the sky, out of the place. I'm gonna say with a nat 20, that
Mhm.
duck and roll you do out of the ship is enough to
Nice.
basically put out the flames. I mean,
Hey.
it's stop, drop, and you roll, right?
Stop, drop, and roll.
Okay.
You are successfully out of your side of the ship.
And-
You look around and you
Yeah.
can't see anything. You look like you and the few people that you got out are just standing by a lake.
Okay, cool.
Under said lake, what are y'all up to?
I've punched out the
Yeah. So you're now
center.
completely submerged, but you do have there's a slim gap that you can.
Are we underwater?
You're
like,
completely
are we
submerged. Yes, at this point.
okay?
Hertz is fine.
I
Oh, good for Hertz.
Yes,
Can I do shenanigans?
I'd love you to.
Right. So, hey, hello.
Hello.
Soul Knife. What an incredible subclass. I want to
yes,
see if
it
I could
is.
use two things in conjecture to
Mm-hmm.
backdoor my way into giving a bardic inspiration, essentially.
Okay, yeah, cool. Let's go. We're in flavor country now.
So, hear me out, if you will. I have this ability called Psychic Whispers.
Yeah.
Which basically just means that I can use my psionic abilities to telepathically link myself with someone.
Nice.
Okay.
And I also have an ability called Psionic Bolstered Knack, which lets me add one of my psionic dice to a skill check.
Does it
Could
say
I?
whether it has to be? Yeah, go on.
Now, could I potentially? What would I have to roll for you to allow me to send my psionic bolstered knack onto somebody else? Perhaps the big flying monkey that is carrying me so tenderly.
Now,
Oh, it's
you
not tender.
understand
It's so
how
rough.
game breaking that is, right?
I do.
I was so lost by
And
psionic
gotta be
dice.
careful.
I have no
as
idea.
a DM, gotta be careful here. Like, this is the kind of precedent that will absolutely come back and fuck me hard later on in this game.
Yeah. No, I'll be honest, yeah.
Does the language indicate at all that that is the case? It doesn't.
The language is.
I'm sorry.
Yeah,
enough.
no, I'm
Ryan
with
is
you.
currently
Like,
playing a soul knife, and I would never let this bullshit. There you go.
As a
Yeah,
DM, as a DM,
I have
I
a
wouldn't
player.
let me do this either. I wouldn't let me do this either.
But I think you should let them do it.
I also think that. Like, I have a
look.
player who is playing Soul Knife as well, and I would never let them do this shit.
As a DM, no, don't let me do this. As a player, it would be funny.
I gotta say no. I wouldn't let a paladin smite on somebody else's weapon. That
That's
kind
fair.
of shit, you gotta earn that with some intense fucking story if you want to do that.
Is drowning not enough?
No, you would drown trying that, I think.
All right, that's fair.
Speaking as Dylan will tell you, one of the most annoying players for this kind of bullshit, I am going to have to unfortunately go against my own team here and say that won't work.
Hello,
I'm afraid.
Game recognizes
welcome to
game. I
DMC,
had to try.
Yeah.
Join
Game
us over here.
recognizes game.
Yeah, as much as I want to give it to you. No, y'all are
I wouldn't let
drowning
this
still.
happen either. Let's be honest. I'll just give you the help action in whatever you're doing.
Do
I have to
psionic
ask-
knives glow?
Oh shit, they do. Wait,
That would be extremely
do
helpful.
they?
Because
I don't know.
I'm being blinded by yellow.
Yeah, you can't see shit.
The
And as those gentle lads have told me, yellow and purple make white.
I don't think it
Wait, what?
specifies.
I'm gonna
whether-
say in Wildspace they glow like they glow
Yeah,
the
it says
color
it's
that is
shimmering
most-
blades of psychic
Look, yeah.
energy.
Okay, fucking here's some fucking lore for you. Have this
Oh.
flavor on your meal. Soul knives glow the color that the person wielding them would attribute to their soul.
Whoa.
Damn.
That's cool.
A very soft blue, almost as if the color itself is so scared of being perceived of being a color that it is trying to look white so that it can't be seen.
Shit, incredible.
Wow.
I don't think my penguin can do that color, or I would light up my room that way.
Oh, that would
But
be
yes,
That would be really cool.
the whole underneath of this is now illuminated light blue. You can make the party can make its next action with advantage.
Heckin' yes.
Cool.
I'ma swim the fuck out if there's enough. If there's enough room for me to squeeze out, I will squeeze out the hole. Hopefully, dragging all the peeps that I can.
You guys can all swim out, and you see, a lot of the other people come out. However, still illuminated by the soul knives driven into the wood next to the hole, you see the face of Grifto trying his hardest to get through this small gap in the ship. What do you guys want to do?
fucking save Crypto.
We couldn't save
Swear
our
to God.
Flaherty.
I will
I got
just
all my tree.
I will just like disengage like myself from Rin's body. Like I can breathe underwater, it's fine, and I'll just kind of like I also made of metal, so I just go like,
Yeah, Iron Boots mode. Bonk.
Yeah,
We just go shooting up because you were weighing us down so much.
yeah, and I just I start waking the people
Well, everybody's out at this point.
Okay.
It's just Grifto can't fit through the hole.
Oh shit!
Because he's a gif and he's big.
That's okay, Jim.
Mm-hmm.
You know why?
Oh,
because you don't like Grifto.
Because I will cast.
I don't like
the reduced portion of enlarge reduce.
Yeah!
Let's go.
Bravo, sir. Bravo. I was fully going to leave him to die.
You see, Grifto shrinks down enough that he's now normal sized, and he is able to get through the thing and like make his way. Also, GIF aren't aquatic. I looked it up. Even though they're hippos.
That's insane.
That's weird. Yeah.
Maybe I'm wrong. I found it on a Reddit thread, but I think it was released pre modern Spelljammer, so maybe that's changed. I'll have to double check that. But anyway, yeah, he manages to get up. Grifto is not aquatic anyway, and he gets to the surface of there. So you're gasping for air. He turns around. He looks at you, Hertz, and goes, "Oh, Captain, my Captain."
My Captain.
Like,
You
better not fucking usurp me, piece of shit.
You have put me in a tight spot here, Grifto, but I will do what I can.
Yes, but you just got me out of a tight spot.
Yes, I guess I did. I'm just happy to help.
Like,
okay.
I think as he's coming out of the water, like Rin is like trying to wipe his eyes, like trying to get the yellow like out, and it's like he's proceedingly wiping him harder and harder. It's like fuck.
Rin, as you break the surface, the yellow becomes all consuming. You can see nothing anymore, and it feels like pressure on the front of your face, almost like trying to pull its way out of your face. To the point where you feel something magical to begin to happen, as this yellow light actually does begin to coalesce beyond your eyes, and then you get a sense of it stretching out in a long line on front of you, kind of twisting and turning like mists, and then kind of solidifying and coalescing into like a thread between you. Dylan's worked out what I'm doing here.
Yep.
A thread between you and a distant mountain.
I think I figured out what you've done too, and
Took me a
I'm
second.
sad.
Am I the only one
And
who
it
didn't
comes-
get it because I didn't watch the
slowly-
fucking Wizard of Oz?
You should have. You had homework, Apollo.
I tried. It's not online.
Why is it
Yes.
so?
Go to
I
Golden
think, does
Discs and
anybody
buy
else
it.
does anybody else want to tell Apollo what has happened?
Who has money anymore?
Well,
who
it's-
has the money
it's-
to go buy a
It's
DVD?
happening to
Not me.
Rin, so it's Caitlin's place
It's
to stay.
It's Caitlin's
Yeah.
place.
I'll look it up later. Google.
No. I've got you. You've probably heard of Yellow Brick Road.
Oh yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
I
Follow the
think
yellow
that's what's
brick road.
happening here.
Follow the
Oh my
yellow
God, are
brick
you
road.
following the yellow mind thread?
That's right, ladies and gentlemen. I've canonized the railroad.
Oh
into you.
my God.
God damn it!
Oh my God, this
The
is
railroad is
very
in my
cool.
brain.
You all stand there, blinking in the evening light. You have survived making landfall on this planetoid. Several survivors kind of standing around you. Nobody really seems to know what to do, and that is where we're going to end this particular leg of our journey.
Oh
Again,
I wanted
folks,
to follow the yellow brick
incredible
road.
game. that's the name of
Everyone's
this card.
alive.
Follow the yellow brick road.
Oh my God.
Well done, guys.
Absolute last chance to enter the raffle. Sorry, I'm about to close it.
You've got until we finish talking 2 or 3 minutes, I'd say,
Nice,
about
nice.
our episode. But you guys did really good. I threw a lot of nasty fucking challenges at you there, skill checks and stuff. And you
That
all
was
did
fun.
Real
Yeah, no,
creative
that was
ways to get out
really,
of
really
them.
fun.
That was
I
really
enjoyed it.
fun. I was so worried for my bird.
Yeah.
I was genuinely concerned that you were going to catch fire.
Anything happens to Mr. Crow, like we all like I'm canceling the stream.
This story's over if the bird
I
dies.
just
We've all
like
agreed,
randomly get
yeah.
a guest spot on like the Emerald Collective or something, and they'll be like, "Okay, the game starts. Mr. Crow is fucking dead."
Oh Lord.
Yeah, no, I don't think I'm going to shy away from killing things on this game, as well as evidenced by O'Flaherty. So, just to let you know, you were watching
Yeah,
House of the Dragon, Apollo.
Yeah.
Still in it.
No. So my blades do shed light in like a little dim light in a 5-foot radius, would we say?
He's trying to work out. It depends on the strength of your spirit.
My spirit's weak, my guy. We've been over this.
You get a little bit of light out. You get a little bit of light out of those things. Right
That's
now,
fair.
it's like this.
But hey, look,
slider.
we now have an unlimited source of a little bit of light, and we got there because I tried to pull shenanigans.
I can also just make a light.
You tried to pull
Yeah.
big shenanigans, and
I got a little
yourself
shenanigan.
Bardic inspiration. I gave you the light cantrip.
Hey, we can take a light cantrip.
Hey, look, I do
It is
appreciate
underrated.
that. I do appreciate that every single Forever DM, including myself, was like, "No, I wouldn't let me do this."
Yeah.
When you take it
But
out
let me do
of
it,
the poor
please.
little fucking seasonal DM over here.
Yeah.
Hi, seasonal
This is
DM. Can I have Bardic inspiration?
Yeah.
No.
This is revenge on me, the universe, because of some absolute bull I pulled in Heartfire recording yesterday on Dill. So sure.
Yeah.
Does Mr. Crow get death saves?
Fuck, that's an interesting question. I guess try not to find out.
Yeah.
I need to know when Cure Wounds needs to come out.
Yeah,
or
that's
if
fair.
it's possible to cure him.
Let me look into that for you. Is he your ranger companion, or is he just?
No, well, no, because I didn't take Beastmaster. No, the only reason I didn't
yeah.
take Beastmaster was because at the time I didn't own anything on D&D Beyond.
Yeah.
But I since own a little bit of stuff.
I'll shoot you a message about it, Harker.
Yeah.
We can work out what the particular crack is with Mr. Crow. Okay, chat. Time's up. Dylan, close it and make somebody's day.
I already closed it.
Yeah, he did. It did like a few minutes.
Oh, really? I can't see.
There you go.
Oh,
Dopes and Dragons.
Dopes and Dragons.
Well done.
Congrats.
Actually, technically, you guys have played D&D with us at one of our live shows. We've dragged them up on stage.
Yeah.
Against their will, and had them do some shit. We did it to a lot of people, in fairness. It's kind of a staple of our live shows is you might get dragged up. Well done, Dopes and Dragons. Enjoy your
well done.
Send me a message on Discord or something, and we'll get you sorted out.
Yeah. As well, this is not the end of our stream giveaways. We have 5 more to give away next week.
Amazing.
And
No,
if
2
you
weeks.
haven't already,
1 week or 2
sorry,
weeks?
the next stream, 2 weeks. Sorry,
Cool.
apologies. I just hibernate between these things. Next week for me.
You wake up 10 minutes before.
Yeah, that's what I did this time. Here's my notes. Yes, if you haven't already, and even if you're watching this on the VOD in the next few days, get yourself over to the Heartfire Tales Instagram, quick, sharp, and in a hurry. Find the post that has the competition on it.
It's our pinned post at the moment, so
it's our pinned post.
Nice.
And you could be in with a chance to win the mother load, an insane amount of dice. Like Matty's stock is the prize on this. It's insane.
Just looking to get rid of it all.
And do get out there and share it to your story. I don't know, fuck it. bonus points if you share it to someone else, even though it lessens your chance. We'll
share it to your friends that you play with, so you can all have it.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Tell your cat or your dog.
That's collective action here. You know,
Yeah.
If everyone in your D&D group has it, then your D&D group has a chance to win.
Exactly.
Like 4
and
sets
so
each.
many dice that you're getting 4 sets each if anybody in your group wins it. And that's such a good idea, Harker, that I'm going to put it in a story tomorrow.
No.
Okay, everybody, thank you very much for tuning in. Thank you for watching. Players, thank you for being incredible as always. Would anybody like to shout out their stuff before we go?
Nah.
Any projects you got going on? No? Cool.
Yeah.
I know I am.
Well,
I
I've
mean,
got some stuff going.
I'll shout out my stream in the hopes that'll make me do it.
Me for real. Felt that.
Yeah, I am also a streamer under the name The Dreaded DM. Right now, I am doing a Baldur's Gate playthrough that I
Nice.
promised so many people that I would finish.
Mhm.
So come and watch me be really bad at video games. Like, it's not even funny how many times I've TPK'd. I haven't reached the third act yet.
Hey.
I haven't reached the third. I haven't reached the third act yet, and
Yeah,
I'm not even doing it on
same.
stream. I've no excuse. It's what I'm doing for fun right now.
I'm at Moonrise still. I still haven't got to the third act, but I'm playing it on Tactician.
Ooh,
You should try it on that. It's really good.
Yeah.
It feels like proper D&D combat when
Yeah.
it's on the hardest mode. Like,
Nice.
I feel like
I've
I'm not gonna have
convinced
the
my
time to
brother
do
to
it a
get it.
second
That's
time.
all I need,
Yeah.
you know.
You should. I started a Will Origin playthrough just because.
Oh, nice.
Just I'm working on his cosplay, so I was like, I may as well.
Yeah.
I'll stream it, and at some point, I'll stream making the cosplay. When? I don't know.
That time.
I was talking
Whenever
to a
I get
friend
money.
yesterday about it, and she pointed out that Gale is Nandor from What We Do in the Shadows.
Oh my god!
I'm seriously considering starting again as a monk that is Guillermo. And just making my whole playthrough serving Gale in any way.
Oh my god!
Not gonna lie, I started a playthrough as a monk. I don't think monk is actually that good in
Dylan, you went
Baldur's
through as a monk
Gate.
as well.
I went through as monk. I fucking knocked the shit out of everyone. It was great.
Maybe I'm just bad at it.
Maybe you are, yeah.
I'm playing a monk in
I could
real
be just
D&D.
bad at it.
That's what I do.
I multi-class Astarion into a monk so that he would
Nice.
have like like 3 bonus actions just to fuck
yeah.
around with his.
I didn't even do the broken monk shit. I just had a staff and I kicked people, and it was great.
Who have you
I think I
romanced?
just
though?
need to-
That's the biggest question. Who are you
Shadowheart.
romancing?
That was
Oh.
yeah. I went Shadow first,
Um,
and then I met Karlach, and I instantly regret everything.
Yeah, no, I'm currently romancing Will, and I don't actually know who Karlach is yet. So like I have a
you're early.
vague idea.
Yeah.
I have a vague idea, but
What I would say is,
You're about to stop romancing Will.
yeah.
no, I
You're about to
won't.
pull a switcheroo.
Do you know what's
Nah,
really sad?
Will's the love of my life.
And
you can
like-
watch the whole thing on my stream.
Hey.
Yeah.
Hey.
What a
quasi
wild.
spoilers. I won't say it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Harker, have you got anything to plug?
I was streaming Baldur's Gate, but I just can't. I'm co-oping it, and it's you can only play with someone else, and it just takes so long to get the right time. So I'm no longer streaming Baldur's Gate regularly, but I am streaming Wednesdays and Saturdays every single week on my own Twitch channel, Harker Ryan, and I am also uploading lots of different kind of content to all of the TikToks, Instagrams, and YouTubes of the world, so you can catch me on any of them.
I saw you staring in wonder at a Taco Bell the other day.
Yeah,
right?
so did I, and I was
Yeah,
like,
me too. I was like,
Yeah.
what's that about?
Taco Bell?
Yeah,
There's a Taco Bell in London?
that was London.
my
There's
God.
like 11 of them in London.
Holy shit.
Yeah, I know,
I've
it's
always wanted to go to
mental.
Taco Bell.
Rendered useless by the existence of Greg's in close proximity, but still.
I would kill for fast food like Tex-Mex here. I would absolutely.
Yeah.
We could get like a boojum, but that was like open at 3 in the morning. I'm so down for that.
Oh,
Incredible.
God.
But yeah, there'll be lots
Brilliant.
more content, lots more London content up on TikTok soon.
And then tell me this, Apollo, what you
Right.
got going on at the moment?
Oh, girl, I gotta. Oh, the stream is there if I go back to it. I've been going through the trenches lately. And also,
Yeah.
I'm doing like seasonal work that is always in the evenings because it's one of those like Santa villages type deals.
Nice.
Oh,
I am not an elf.
Are you an elf?
I am not an elf. Don't even go there. I was an elf.
I have
for
been an
2
elf. It
years.
is
Too
horrible.
tall, obviously.
I was an elf for 2 years. They put everybody who was over 6 foot in one room, and they
Aw.
said, "You are the woodland elves. You're tall because you take care of the trees." My elf name,
Tolkien on it?
There's lore.
Damn.
my elf
They have
name
lore.
was Sam Elf Jackson, and
Incredible.
in the new year, I will be back streaming. Ideally, properly. Ideally, it'll be a mix of video games. Fingers crossed, either God of War, Ragnarok, or
Ooh,
The Witcher
nice.
3 Wild Hunt.
Nice.
And
oh, I
I'll
have
be
girls up
building
there.
Slay.
You
And I'll
have
be
good
building
taste in
Will
games.
Will as my cosplay.
Nice.
And hopefully there will be podcasts and other TTRPG projects. I don't know. I'm taking December to sleep.
Yeah,
That's
yeah, it's
fair,
hibernation
honestly.
season.
It is.
It's
I'm
cold.
a
Streaming
guy.
season.
Yeah.
Everyone's at home. They want to watch.
That's it. And here's something you can watch. Hearthfire Tales has launched its Christmas special. We have part 1 of 4 currently active.
Oh.
It is a very, very fun romp through Pine Creek Ridge, a small town in the 80s. And we follow 2 young teens just trying to make their way in this thing we call life. It's very, very fun. Absolutely cheesy, naff 80s shit. Lots of synthwave, teen drama, teen angst, teen love, karate, and Ralph Macchio. And we are going to be...
I literally finished the first episode today.
Oh shit, yeah? What you think?
Yeah. Oh, I
Yeah.
fucking loved it. It was
It broke
so
my heart.
good.
It broke my heart
Yeah.
to do that bit at the end.
No spoilers.
No, I will do none.
We are going to be streaming it live here, and we'll be in the chat.
Amazing.
Maybe Wednesday, but keep an eye on our socials just for when we actually are going to be doing that. And I believe that will push us over to affiliate then. So,
Ooh,
yes.
Emotes.
I'm saving up my Prime membership to get
Nice.
that in there.
Thanks.
Yeah.
You
And
gotta
then
have
both
character
went,
emotes.
yeah. Oh fuck! Is that something we can do? Shit, nice. Unreal.
Gotta have character emotes.
Okay, brilliant. Look, this has gone on. I'm gonna say good night, everybody.
Yeah,
thank you for playing. Thank you for watching.
I've never done a raid before, but I see that D8 Dungeon are online, so I gotta see. Can I figure out how to raid them?
Yeah. What can we have everybody say when they go in the chat, real quick?
Say hello. It's nice to see you.
No.
Just
is it me?
Name drop O'Flaherty.
Okay. How the hell do you spell
Hashtag
Flaherty?
Oh yeah, we gotta.
Mr. Crow.
Grifto.
Grifto gang.
Grifto gang. Okay, Grifto gang.
Grifto gang.
Just like this.
Okay.
No, we simply must.
Right, here we go. Talk to you later.
Bye. Thanks for watching.
Bye, guys.
Bye. Thank you so much.
Grifto gang.
Grifto gang.
Grifto gang.
Grifto gang. Grifto gang. Grifto gang. Grifto gang.
We're still live. We're still live.
We're still doing it.
Are we gone?
It's counting down.